Okay. Episode 56, the karaoke host Q&A. We have a bunch of people here tonight. We got a host. We have Prince Pumpkin Spice.
Hey.
Tall drink of water.
Hey.
Echo my ego.
Hello.
Nana da Bomb Diggity.
Hi.
We have a ton of guests tonight. We have a whole bunch of first-time guests. We got come back and repeat guests. We have Tracy, I think, is joining us. Yes, Nana?
Yes, but she's also cooking the shrimp scampi that I talked about earlier.
Fantastic.
So she's like in and out.
She
But
should
we're
keep
in the
doing
kitchen.
that. We'll make sure she's included, though.
I can angle it like this so that we can see her over the
Whatever
stove.
you want to do. It's up to you. We got Pirving coming back. You've been gone for a while, but you're back.
I have been gone for a while. Hello.
We have Cizzy, Sarah is here again for the second time ever. It's gonna be great. And Pablo also, second time. Pablo thought I didn't want him to come back, but that wasn't him. That was somebody else that showed up at the end. Never mind, I won't talk about that. But Pablo's back. We're excited. And for the first time ever, we have Johnny C is also here for the first time.
I'd like to say hi to my mom. Hi, Mom. How you doing? I love you so much. She has no idea what a podcast is, but I love you.
I forgot to tell you guys I invited a clown tonight.
Wait, Jeff, I have a question.
Yeah.
When you are like live on this, but then when the live stops, does it disappear or does it stay on the Twitch site somewhere?
It stays for 2 weeks in the content manager thing. Yeah. And then, but I've been saving them anyway, so it stays here forever. For now, forever. For now, forever.
Forever now.
Forever for now.
Forever for now.
Forever and ever.
So here's what we do in case people are just joining us. So we already have 3 viewers. It's probably us. But for the first time, so what we have 400 questions. 400 questions. We won't answer all 400 in one night, but we pick a number 1 to 400. We answer the question. We go crazy. We have a good time. So let's see. What do we got here? We got first time ever guest Johnny. Pick a number 1 to 400.
402. No, I'll
Never
take
guess Johnny. Pick a number 1 to 400.
399.
99 is acceptable. That's within the parameter. Okay.
I failed English.
What would be the worst? We're starting off good. What would be the worst thing to wake up and find in your bed? Everyone
A
answer.
man.
Okay.
I'd be all right with that.
I think there would be so many other things, like a horse head. Would be worse. Spiders.
A decapitated horse head?
I mean, awful, right?
My
I'm
ex-wife.
I'm going with an X.
No, yeah, see, oh, we got it. Ex-wife, we matched. Dating game.
Best answer.
I'm going with scorpion or any other insect that has too many legs.
I'm with you.
Yeah, like a centipede. Ooh.
Worms of any kind.
Like I said, my ex-wife.
Yeah. You know what would be horrible? A pool of blood, just like being there.
Yeah.
Just randomly.
Yeah.
I mean, that does happen to women sometimes.
I was gonna say, yeah, I was like,
it's
it's
not that bad.
like,
It's just unfortunate.
oh, what day is it? Right. Okay.
Fair enough.
That's funny.
Something decomposing, I think, would be like just like something gross and rotting and gross.
How long were you asleep?
How did it get there is the real question.
Right.
That's
I know
why
how
it's
it
the
got
worst
there.
thing. Like, it's terrifying.
And that
Well,
Clown.
I mean, it's probably a cat that brought it.
Oh, God.
Usually, yeah. Just cats do that.
I feel like for me, it'd have to be like some combination of something dead and something gooey.
Oh, wow.
Or just like something dead covered in something gooey.
There's so many horrible things you could wake up to.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have dead and gooey. We have it's gross already. Like this. I don't.
Somebody else's baby would probably be weird.
I think it'd be weird if I woke up with a baby in my bed, period.
Where did you get that from? Where did that come from? Like,
I don't.
that's the question
I don't know.
when you wake up, right?
Or
Would
No,
you
no,
be
how to-
able
just
to
did
tell
not own
immediately
the
that
night
you
before.
didn't make the baby?
You have no idea where the baby
That's true.
came
Maybe
from.
you came out of a coma. It's been 10 months.
Oh,
nine
you
and a
had
half
one
months.
while you were
It's your baby.
you
You
were
guys
in a
haven't-
coma. You got knocked up and had a baby.
Oh my
while
God.
in a coma state.
No, that has
Oh,
happened.
that's
That's
rape.
happened.
I
Oh,
was like, that's
That's
rapey.
illegal.
That's a bad
Wow.
day.
Well, you
That's
could be
crazy.
pregnant when you go into the coma and then wake up with a
Right.
3-month-old.
Thanks for making it better,
Okay.
Rachel.
Hey,
It
ladies,
sounds
if-
much less rapey that way. Thank you.
You guys are telling me you've never
Hey,
gone
ladies,
out?
if you woke up with Jeff in your bed, what would you say?
All right.
I would assume that we are in
Toenails.
onesies.
And say, where's
and your
Johnny?
Friends miss went a little overtime and we
Where's
just had a
Johnny?
sleepover and then Eddie and Amanda are there.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
right.
This happened in 2019. A woman in a 14-year coma gives birth.
Oh,
There you
Oh
go.
my God.
Who made the baby with her?
Yeah.
In her.
A
Was
36-year-old
she-
nurse.
There were lawsuits. I remember.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
so
Megan, I
that
didn't
was
see
the
the,
lead.
They were arrested and charged with sexual assault.
I mean, that's good. I didn't
Yeah.
see the fact checking thing pop up when you did that, though. I'm a
I
little.
Oh,
also did not.
sorry.
You didn't wake up, right?
Excuse me.
Who has the
There we
baby?
go.
Oh, how did
The
you do? How do you
backups
put
are-
the words on that? That's cool.
Wait, how did you
Sorry,
do
that's
that?
Megan's fault.
It's
Donna,
my
were
special
you-
camera.
Nana,
Wow.
were you present? Were you present last week when this was a new thing?
So last week my internet wouldn't let me join, so then I just gave up. Like it
But she
kept
still-
cutting in and out.
She did it multiple times during the show. That's
It's all right.
I tried for as long as I could last week, and then I got frustrated and almost broke things.
No, I was angry last week. It's okay.
I was.
Yeah.
It's all right. Are we done with this question? Is
I
there
have
anything else?
another question though, real quick.
Yeah, please.
The coma baby, the real one.
Yeah.
Who has it?
Oh,
Yeah, who
that's
is
a
it?
good question.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
she apparently was 29 and raped multiple times, and the staff had
Wow.
no idea she was pregnant until she went to labor.
Oh my God.
Now, when
Yikes.
you say the multiple times, same person or multiple people?
Well, let's see.
That's just awful.
Why are we digging into this?
Also,
I know,
wondering-
wow.
Because now I'm
Because
interested.
it's
$3.99.
awful, but intriguing, you know?
Wow.
Like,
I'm not sure if this is a fucked up question. I wonder how labor is there when you're in comatose. Like,
yeah, because you need to push. Right?
I am assuming there was a C-section of some sort involved.
that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Of
Yeah.
some sort.
Wow, these questions really go off topic, don't they? I mean,
Yes, we do. Yes, we
That's
do.
the beauty.
Like we're very on topic. You know what else would be weird to find in my bed? A
A
coma
nurse.
and giving birth,
Coma patient giving-
2015.
and also a nurse.
The nurse. Oh, all of our viewers just left. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Really?
They were
Pablo, you've been,
nurses.
They can take stimulating
there.
you're like, what the
That's not
hell
on
did I
us.
stumble into?
Yeah, no kidding
Question
around.
$3.99. You know, I should have seen this coming.
It happened
Three
in
ninety nine. I'll never
2015,
pick $3.99 again.
2001,
I have it.
1995.
Johnny, are you on the bus?
Ooh.
Where are you?
Oh,
I saw you
just went-
walking, and now you're like, where are you going?
I know. I just sat down in my car. I'm just laying down in my car, just relaxing.
I thought you caught a flight for a
Next, I'll
second.
be in the shower. No.
Well, As long as I don't wake up and find you in my bed, we're good.
I did it.
All right, are we done with this one? Or are we still,
I mean, I can
I think
list some
this
more
one's
stuff
done
that
with
I don't
us.
want to find in my bed if you want.
Pablo, did you answer this question? I didn't hear you answer the question.
I was in agreement with Mago. Worms and insects, that type of thing.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's gross too.
Be bothered by worms.
Although, fun fact, I actually did have a scorpion in my bed when I was a baby.
Ooh.
As a baby.
Yeah, I was an infant and we lived in Georgia and there are scorpions.
For scorpions.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yikes. What's that
Yeah.
like?
Well, thankfully I did not get stung. However, I did sit on a fire ant nest later. So that was an experience that thankfully I don't remember.
The same day?
Wow.
No, different day.
One hell of a day.
Also
geez.
Georgia.
Also in Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm never
I-
going to
I remember
Georgia.
what it's like to step in a fire ant nest. I'm pretty sure it's good that you blocked out sitting on one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
no.
hilarious you said that because I was in Georgia for a layover and I went for a walk and I fell down a hill and I tried to climb up the hill. I don't know how I could do this on a layover. And my hand went right into a pile of fire ants and I'd never experienced that before. And they all fell on my arm. It was just,
Red ants up here?
No, not really.
Not like that. Not
No,
like
they
in
live in
Georgia.
warm weather.
Yeah. It's not the same.
thankfully.
Yeah.
Ants have only been up here as an adult, so I haven't.
They're like
experienced
jalapeno
it.
ants. They,
Yeah, they're nasty.
Not quite so hot.
yeah.
They taste delicious
It's
too.
love
right?
they
They
taste-
apparently like get into
Sustainable
a
protein.
ball and they can float. It's kind of cool
There we go.
actually. Like if they're in the
Float.
water,
Oh,
they'll
I thought you were
coalesce
like
into
Oh,
this
they
ball.
like create a raft.
Yeah, and they can float. It's kind of cool.
you said
Whoa.
float, and then for some reason I thought in the air, and I was like, well, I'm definitely not going to Georgia now.
So now we have
I know,
flying
like, Georgia,
ants.
Georgia sounds horrible.
Not
Which-
fly.
Flying
Float.
fire ants, I think I would just call bees, but okay.
Georgia was pretty horrible when I was there. I don't know.
So what we're trying to say is Georgia is very similar to Australia and will try to kill you.
Just like Australia. That's right.
Yep.
That's right. Nothing good comes out of either place.
Trying to think of something good that's come out of Georgia and I can't.
J.C. Abrams.
Peaches.
Me?
I'm kind of like something that's not a person.
That's
Peaches,
fair.
yeah.
Good trees.
Peaches are good. But yeah.
Peanuts.
Peaches are
Or
good.
armadillos. They're kind of cute.
Tracy, what about, did we ask Tracy like what she thought would be the worst thing to wake up to? Because I don't think we did.
I think she said something. I can't remember though.
Which one is
Nana, what-
Tracy?
She's the
She's
one
making
that
a
said-
scampi.
He's making shrimp
Nana's
scampi for
kitchen.
Nana.
Oh,
She's cooking for Nana right
Which we're all very jealous of.
now. Right. We're all gonna be at Nana's house soon.
Yeah,
Johnny, I hope you're on a plane.
that's where Johnny's going.
Yeah.
I'm going to Nana. I'll be
What's
right over
happening
now.
at my place?
Nothing to worry about.
Shrimp scampi.
Is this like a shrimp candy?
You
I'm
come
so
and get your
excited.
shrimp scampi.
All right, next question. Who's ready? Sarah, next question.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I'll do 91.
91. All right. A little bit of scrolling. I'll be back. I'll be here for a little bit.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
So
That's what I'm here for.
selfish of me.
No, it's what I'm here for. It's literally my entire job here.
So-
Okay. If you had 3 extra siblings, what would be your birth order and what personalities would you like them to have?
Oh
I don't want any
man.
extra. I don't want any extra
Wow,
siblings. I have too many. I'm
So
done.
if I had 3, what would be their birth order and what personalities would they have?
Would you want them to have?
Yeah. What would I prefer? Okay. Probably one
Wow.
older, 2 younger.
You want a younger one?
Just decent fucking people. I have, 'cause I've won.
For a change.
I
They're
would want
watching.
maybe 2 older, 1 younger.
I love that
want-
she stopped. She was like, I have one.
Because I'm like, just be nice. 2 older, 1 younger, and the 2 older ones, I would like them to like have experienced enough about life and culture and business to be able to teach me. And then the younger one, I just get to like get into trouble.
Kick around.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's fun about having someone younger, right? Yeah.
As the oldest sibling of 6 kids, that's the best part. You get to
Oh.
take on them.
Yeah.
Who makes
all
these
different
questions,
kinds of
Jeff?
humor.
Do you make all 400 of these questions? Or
Oh, I don't have that kind of time. The internet makes all these questions for me.
What
Really?
are we talking about? What's the question?
You think I sat around making up questions, 400 questions? No. For over a year?
400 questions. Siblings.
You have asked yourself.
I have 3 siblings, by the way. They're all half, but I never call them half. But 2 of them are my younger sisters. They're all from New York, like me. They, the 2 sisters are very beautiful, and I love them to death. My brother, who I love, but he's always in jail and in and out of jail for doing illegal things. He just went to jail for stealing a bush from a Mexican family. It was really weird. I don't know why he did that, but yeah. So
How long does one go to jail for stealing a bush?
You know what? I have no idea. I don't even know why. I said, why did you
And
steal the
he's
bush?
like, I always wanted to steal a bush.
I'm just like,
It wasn't even a real bush. He stole a plastic bush, and he was just walking up and down the highway with it. And I was like, "What was your plan?" And I was like,
He didn't have a plan. That's why he got caught.
yeah, I was gonna say, what is he doing with the bush? What was
he was high at the time, and he was trying to use mad at this Mexican family, and he thought he'd get revenge by, when you're pissed off and you just say, you know what, and you take the bush. And I've never done it personally, but
I've never stolen anything pissed off. Maybe not pissed off. But
maybe not. But yours are all planned, premeditated stealings.
no, that's illegal. And I would never talk about that on a live stream.
Or you mean you would never do something like that ever?
Yeah.
Right. That's what I meant.
Exactly.
That's what I said.
Jason,
So if you had other siblings, what would you want them to be? You would obviously not want them to steal things
Yeah, so she should come here.
Unless they were gifts.
unless they were gifts.
Or you-
So wait, I
Robin
want
Hood.
to know, Eddie, if you're one of 6, are you one of 6 or you have 6 siblings?
I'm the oldest of 6, and then I have a
Oldest
half
of 6.
sister.
So where are these new 3 where are the other 3 gonna go?
they're not going anywhere because they don't exist and they never will.
But hypothetically,
This is a question if you had three.
Hypothetically,
Wait,
oh, no, I
can you
can't.
say the whole question again real quick for those
Sure,
of us
I
that
can.
don't know?
Absolutely, Nana. If you had 3 extra siblings, what would be your birth order with them? And what personalities would you like them to have?
Wait, where would they be younger? Like where would
it's up
they
to you.
That's up to you. That's the question.
One
I
and all.
don't want any.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're all
So they
dead.
would be
All
negative
of
2
Nana's
months old.
extra siblings are
I'm
guys-
a middle child, but I grew up an only child, and that's complicated enough.
You guys are
Yeah.
terrible at hypothetical questions.
I can verify.
Jeff, have you just
You're
met me?
curious with this one.
Um,
I added all of these questions. Fuck
I'm
these
assuming-
questions.
I'm assuming in this hypothetical world where I have 3 extra siblings, I'm gonna have a bigger house, so I don't have to share the fucking room with
Right.
anybody.
that's right. You get your own room, Eddie. That's part of you can say that in this. You could say their personalities are such that they all share a room.
Well,
They all
I
share a
want-
room except for you.
I
They
still
all
want
share
to
rooms,
be.
but you can have your own.
I still want to be the oldest one, so I want them all to be younger
Okay.
because being the oldest is fun.
I need to get you another shirt.
And
What's
personality
going
wise,
on there, Nana?
Sorry, did I not tell you it's party time? I'm on April break right now.
Oh.
Right.
Like
Oh,
I don't
no,
have
we're
work
just-
this week, and I'm getting
Yeah,
lit.
yeah. No, it's always party time. I don't know what you're saying now. It's party time. I don't know.
No, because sometimes I'm sleepy. I'm not sleepy.
Oh, good. Good. I like not sleepy Nana.
I am distracted.
That's fine. That's
I
typical.
have a chef.
That's normal. Distraction for you.
Here's
Is normal.
Chef Tracy. I'm gonna put that as her name.
Chef Tracy. Fantastic. She
Nah,
just got
her
promoted.
food is bomb.
She just got promoted to chef.
Wait,
Well, if I
Next thing you can call a chef.
I'm gonna
What's
say
Trace?
I have one sibling that some of you have met, and like it's fine. He's older and whatever. I've never had younger siblings though to kick around. I mean to tell what to do. I mean any of that. Thing, so.
Love,
To
to love
enjoy.
and embrace. Is that what you meant to say?
To love and embrace. That's right. And to be caring towards and to teach them things. So I think I want them both to be younger because I don't want. It's not nothing. My older one is fine, but I don't want another one. They would just team up on me and like always be mean to me. So I want to be the older of the new 2. Oh wait, there's 3.
The 3.
Whatever. There's 2 now, and then one of them gets lost. I don't know. They just kind of wander off.
Can I try again?
Can I just have 2 and then they have to share a room? Because I'm not also sharing a room with them, and that's it. Yeah,
Wait, are they all sharing one room?
that's up to you again. Yeah,
No. I mean in yours.
yeah, they're all sharing a room. Well,
And then
no,
you just get your own room.
as long as I get my own, I don't care what they do. How's that?
I would
I
like
have
to
3.
try again. I want to be the youngest. And
You
that's
want to
it.
be the young? Oh, you want to be the young? You want them all?
I would want to
young.
be the youngest. Yeah.
I mean, you tend to get away with a lot more when you're the youngest one.
Yeah.
I really need that kind of freedom in my life.
Yeah.
Not
I
being
have a-
the example for anybody, all that good stuff.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
sounds like a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
as like I grew up an only child, there was way too much attention on me. So I'm assuming the oldest would also get something like that. I need freedom. I need
You say you hate freedom?
I said I need it.
Or you
Need
freedom.
need.
She has
Okay.
wings. She needs to fly.
Like give it to me in my veins. That's the kind of freedom I need. I need to be free.
Freedom in your veins. Okay, good. Fantastic. I think I'll hashtag that. That's pretty good.
I don't know. I have an older brother and 2 younger sisters already. And we like, if you talk about like archetypal personality types, my brother was kind of like an only child, as a brother of 3 siblings or 3 sisters is probably gonna try to be. I was like the bossy older one. I know everyone's shocked.
I don't believe you.
And then
Respect
right.
it.
And then the baby's the baby, and the other sister is like a typical middle.
Are they sitting
I
there
don't know.
listening to you talk about them?
No.
She's,
I'm
like,
just
looking over,
my
like-
dog just wandered down the stairs, so I'm gonna have to go collect her. I don't know why I let her out with me, but I don't know. I think I might take I like being the bossy older one. Again, everyone's surprised. So I might go for a few more younger siblings.
Can I also just add, I would like to be the bossy youngest one.
Ooh.
Is there a
That's the
bossy
move.
youngest one? They don't. Nobody
There
listens.
can be.
Yes.
My 2-year-old.
Yes.
Have you ever watched TV?
That's right, Paul. Yes.
There's
He's the
a
boss of everybody.
hierarchy. There's a hierarchy, and as the oldest child, you have to set those boundaries early. You're like, I'm in
Yes.
charge.
But the
That's it.
oldest child leaves.
Right. That's the
You
thing.
know
Like my
what?
youngest sister had like 10 years of just her because we were the
Yeah.
rest of us were gone.
Yeah, and I
That's
think
not really true, but you know, close.
That's like because I'm an only child, and I think, to say it nicely, my childhood was complicated. And I think if I had siblings, I would want them all to be the same age as me. So if we could all be quadruplets, that'd be great.
Oh.
There you go.
Because
Your
Wow.
poor
then we could
parents,
all
but yes.
leave the house at the same time and also support each other at the same time. Because I would never want to leave a younger sibling behind in
Oh.
that situation.
I didn't even think of that as an option. Look at
Yeah,
you
right.
outside the box and shit. I love it.
Do any of you guys
funny-
have kids?
I mean, I know three, I know a set of identical triplets in real life. It's kind of weird.
Identical triplets.
Wow.
They exist.
I have a lot of twins in my family, and also my roommate is a twin.
I got 3 kids, and I think watching my 3 kids grow, I think I wish I had the younger one closest to the other 2 because he's kind of alone. You know, the other 2 were 2 years apart, but the other one was like 5 years, and he kind of felt left out. So I don't know if they should be closer in age together. Do you want them all closer in age? Do you wish your siblings were closer to you in age, or do you wish they were further apart?
No, I think closer. I like closer.
Yeah, I think
See, that's
closer.
what I like about my family, because like there's 6 of us, so like it's 2, 2, and 2. We all just kind of grouped each other, which is
I
nice.
feel
So there
like
was
I
never.
kind of enjoyed not having other kids in the house. It was like there were friends at school, and then I went home, and once I was done with the family, it was my me time. Maybe
Very
most children didn't need me time. I don't know.
I mean, I know some
Donna,
large-
you're an alone child. You're a single child.
I am technically a middle child, but I grew up an only child.
How does that work?
I am my mother's only child, and my dad has other kids.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay, that
And I
works.
grew up with my mother.
Yeah. You see,
But
all my
I feel like if there's a large enough it's kind of not like they're really siblings anyway. Because I had this friend in elementary school. Yeah, and he technically had siblings, but because they were either step siblings or half siblings, I can't remember, there was like a 20-year age gap between them.
Wow.
And so, I
That's
mean,
just
they
a whole
felt
other
more like
adult.
aunts and uncles. Than
Yeah,
they felt
that's a
like
whole different
siblings.
thing, yeah.
It's weird. But then I know other families that I'm related to where there's 6 kids, but there's a 19-year age gap between the oldest and the youngest. And
But is it like does it like stagger out, or is it like most of them are older and then a couple of them are younger?
no, they're fairly evenly spread. So,
Can you imagine parenting for that many years?
or being
That
pregnant
sounds
for that long.
disgusting.
Jeez. No, thank you.
Terrible.
I work with kids. I don't want them in my house. So I don't know how they would stay for that long.
I'll be back in 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be right there.
They just
So
seem
we're still
so
on question number
beautiful.
1.
Or
Yeah,
two.
this is the question 2.
Two.
Oh, that was
Second
the
question.
second one. Oh yeah.
But you're right.
I
Yeah.
think it's
You're
cool
right.
that
You're right.
I think it's cool
Am I,
that
though?
Prince Pumpkin and Pirving wouldn't change a thing. All those siblings, and they would still maintain
That's really nice.
their birth order.
Yeah.
I would say, being the oldest of 2, I'd want to see what it's like to have an older sibling.
Well, the lighting is shit. There's Scampy.
Oh, nice.
It doesn't look the same.
The view is difficult to get, and the lighting was off, but it looks amazing in person.
So Pablo, you would want all. What'd you say? Which way?
No, I'd have some older, some younger.
Oh, you would a little both.
I think I'd do like, a few years older, and then maybe one my age, and then one like a lot younger. Give that a try. Just do not take that out of context.
Right. You can't get rid of them once you invite them in.
Yeah.
So if
Like
you
a
give it a try
vampire?
and you hate it, like you're stuck with them. They're siblings. I guess you're never stuck with them, but you can just move away, never talk to them.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna change mine a little bit because I just
Oh,
had a really
please.
good thought about the fact that honestly, it would be great to have one like 10 years older than me. My brother's 3 years older, so 10 years older than me, 7 years older than him, and like super driven and
Yes.
successful. And that can be
Billionaires.
the one who will take care of our parents in our parents' old age, and maybe the rest of us. They have like a really cool place to live, maybe a yacht. Maybe they own an island in the Caribbean. That's who I want for an older sibling.
They're the ones with the beach house.
Can I
Yeah.
also put one of those? Can all of my older ones be that?
Ooh, even better. See, you're brilliant.
See, I have a brother for that already, but he doesn't know that yet.
So I never really thought about taking care of my parents after, but my mom's only 15 years older than me, so I'm going to be in the nursing home with her. So someone else has to take that responsibility.
There are some good ones. They got good amenities, you
No,
know.
they're not bad places anymore, are they?
Some of them.
All
You
right.
gotta shell out a lot of
I
money
know,
for
I
the
know.
good
It's
ones.
so expensive. It's
So let's
All
all
right, next
go in
question.
together and open up a boutique nursing home now.
I like it. We have shrimp scampi on the menu.
Yes, I love it.
Somebody's got to do it
Karaoke every night.
Yes.
Oh my
All the time.
god.
every night. Karaoke every night.
Got it covered.
Nursing home karaoke has got to be the best.
Oh,
Or just
Oh, yeah.
senior night karaoke. You know that'd be a hit. For
Oh
sure.
yeah.
And I'll host that. Sure.
I found it under
My dad would be the first one there singing.
nice.
He does that now. All right, next question. I think. Who is that? Let's see. Pablo. 1 to 400.
37.
All right. See, some people don't make me scroll all the way up and down. Okay. If snails are so slow, how come nobody ever sees them coming? They just appear out of nowhere. Make up a way that they are able to just be there wherever you happen to see them.
They're actually super fast and no one sees them moving, and then they just appear out of nowhere behind you.
Was this question about snails? I heard
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah. Super fast. Yep.
Y'all don't
Make
see
up a
them
way.
coming?
They're ninjas. That's what they are.
Ninjas.
Ninjas.
Y'all don't see? Oh wait, is it? Do snails not leave the trail?
They leave the trail.
do.
But that's
They
them
definitely
going.
do, yeah.
That's
So
where
do
they.
slugs,
Yeah,
though.
but like,
But like, who's
They're
looking
going
for snail?
I never see
Who's
them.
looking for snail tracks? I don't usually.
No. Why would you?
I
look at
think
them?
they tuck
I used to have
in.
a lot of snails on my porch.
I think they tuck into their shells, and then they become super fast. They roll. They roll
Oh.
in.
Really?
Wasn't there a kids movie about it, Turbo or some shit? That was like
Yeah.
Oh
Sounds
yeah,
crazy
right.
fast.
that guy.
Yeah.
Turbo snail.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, it's true.
Wait, no, but really though?
Well,
I- Like really, the movie exists, or really this happens?
No, the movie exists.
no, it's
Oh,
really
I-
a movie. Yeah.
So there's a movie about a turbo snail?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really bad kids movies out there.
These are
Why do you
Like as
think
a
it's bad
parent, you
movie?
have to try to be like, no, there's not. That movie is not. We don't have that.
There
Yeah.
are
So
some
much-
beautiful ones though.
That wasn't.
Yes,
Voiced
there
by
are.
Ryan Reynolds, even better.
Oh,
What's that?
I'll
Oh,
watch
Ryan
that
Reynolds,
movie
yeah.
then.
Right.
Oh,
Ryan Reynolds, who always plays Ryan Reynolds, no matter what.
Well, what else would he be able to do?
Maybe try playing a different character once in a while. I don't know.
Some people are actors.
Why?
Other
Ooh,
people are
them
just
fighting
pretty
words, Jeff.
and fun to watch.
Oh, is
Jeff,
that what
if
it
you're
is?
gonna throw that out there, I think you should say Mark Wahlberg should also not play a Boston cop in almost every movie. that
I
he's
agree
in.
with that. He shouldn't. He
Snail.
should play something different.
I don't
Right.
care what he plays. He's my favorite. He's so dreamy.
Yo,
I mean,
this
that time
time
he played a
pretty
rock
lit,
star was a
though.
bit weird, or not cop-like.
Wait, he played a rock star?
Yeah, he played
did?
singer in a cover band that got he auditioned to be in the real band that he was in a cover band for.
Oh,
Huh?
Can I just say this Turbo
Fun movie.
movie that you sent the link for? The cast is just
Phenomenal.
Color?
it is
Yeah.
intriguing.
Yeah.
oh, it's Ryan Reynolds. That's so funny. Oh, he's
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, it's totally
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds. Yeah.
Okay,
Samuel
cool. Ryan Reynolds is there, but did you see who else was in it? Fucking Snoop Dogg, Samuel L.
Aw.
Jackson,
Oh, yeah.
Mark Wahlberg's mom
Maya
almost died.
Rudolph,
I've seen that movie. It's great.
Oh man.
Turbo, about a fucking snail.
Oh,
You know what Nana's watching tonight?
It's actually got a lot of deeper meaning.
We are
to it.
watching it tonight. It came out in 2013.
Yeah.
wow. Wow.
Maya Rudolph, Snoop Dogg.
Okay, you guys gotta keep this up because I need to watch Turbo.
Oh,
Right
it's
now.
this movie's appropriately called a rock star.
Which one? The one with Mark
One with
Wahlberg?
Mark.
He's in a
Oh.
tribute band,
Oh.
and
Can I have Mego Maego on all of my Zoom calls? Because I feel like I would be so much more efficient at life if she was just there finding all the
Oh
packs.
no, we all felt that way. So now she's the official, like she's an official
Fact
host.
checker. I love
Yeah, she's
it.
our fact checker. We need this.
I love it.
We needed that. We were in desperate need of a fantastic person.
There
to
were
check
so
that
many
first.
times at the end of like shows where we would just be like, we need Megan on every time.
And then you made it happen, and that's beautiful.
What we do. What we do here. We make things happen.
Yes.
Because of her, I'm gonna watch a movie called Turbo.
I'm pretty pumped for it. Are you guys familiar with Marcel? The show?
I love Marcel.
What's that?
Oh my
Or
god.
Marcel with the shell that's with
With
shoes.
shoes on.
Yeah.
If you don't know what it is,
Oh,
it's the
yeah.
cute little thing.
Wait, what is that? I need a
Just
link
wait,
to that.
I'm gonna
now,
wait
too.
for Megan to send it.
Like stop animation snail shell with like eyes that she has this cute voice.
Sarah, you also know how to paste a link into the chat, right? I want to see that.
I think it's just YouTube.
It is.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, but do I have to go find it
You know
myself?
what? I think everyone should get a link right now.
It is YouTube.
Good. See, she knew where to find it. I didn't. I would have to search for at least an hour.
Oh, yeah,
I haven't
here
seen
it
that
I
is.
mean,
in
you could have just
forever.
Googled it, but okay.
Fine.
Oh, you beat me to it.
But now
yeah.
I don't have to.
What was that other weird YouTube video?
Oh, that's
Salad
cute.
Fingers.
Oh,
What's that?
Salad
He also
salad
has a
fingers. It's
book.
like obsessed with spoons and shit.
I don't
I
know
need
if I
a drink
know
for
that
this
one.
conversation. I keep getting drinks and
I could be crazy. I don't know. I just know this guy was like obsessed with spoons. It was like a weird
You do the
animated thing.
labor part.
guys keep talking about snails. I'll be right back.
Marcel the Shell has a book.
I love it.
It's on Amazon.
Whoa,
Since when?
I didn't know he had a book.
It's
Is it a flip
2011.
book? Is it like a flip
God
picture
damn
book?
it, I'm tired of buying all these books.
Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah. This one
One
has
is called
Oh,
Marcel the Shell with shoes on.
five-star
Things about me.
reviews.
The other one is called Marcel the Shell, the most surprised that I've ever been.
I need to know what he's surprised about right now.
I wish we could like just play like a short clip of her.
You can't. Copyright and all that.
okay.
Most surprised ever.
All right. Are we still talking about snails?
Kind of.
Good.
Best snail ever.
Part now. Okay.
Oh,
I'm not making my
wait.
drink yet.
Marcel the Shell was screened at film festivals,
Really?
including Sundance.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Go ahead and buy all these books.
I mean, stop motion.
won awards.
I didn't know there were so many famous snails.
No,
Somebody
it's a
really
single
pour their
snail.
energy into it.
Has
Everybody's
multiple
loving the snail conversation.
entertainment
I really do.
venues about it. Single snail.
I
I'm just gonna let
wonder
this go. I think we should talk for the whole 2 hours about snails.
about snails. I really kind of want.
I mean, I
I
can
re-
read the Wikipedia page about snails.
Maybe we shouldn't read.
Can you
We
do
just
it?
lost all the rest of our viewers. Great. Because we're gonna read.
I really want the book, and I want to find out what he's excited about. I'll read it, and then I'll let you guys know.
All right.
Let's flip back next
you buy
week,
the
Eddie.
most surprised I've ever been one. I'll get the other one. Oh, I'm gonna get the one that's called Little Weirdos.
Make
Actually.
sure you get the
I
hardback.
got, I got all of them. I've already checked out. It's in process.
Oh, you did.
They said frequently bought together and had the two books and then a third one. And I was like, still Jenny Slate. It's fine. So I have a package coming.
All right. Great.
If anybody wants to wait until I get the package before they buy things, I recommend it because I don't think everybody needs to be like this.
So you're gonna read to us next week. And the bonus
Deal.
during the bonus
Okay.
segment.
Can I just read a snippet from Wikipedia because
If you think it's good.
it is particularly interesting.
All right, we're gonna read a snippet and
Is
then we'll
it
go to the
gonna
next
make me
question.
regret my
It is
purchase?
A single sentence, okay?
Oh, go
wait,
ahead. Go ahead.
2 sentences.
All right.
So snails have considerable human relevance, including as food items, as pests, and as vectors of disease, and their shells are used as decorative objects and are incorporated into jewelry. The
And fish
snail
tanks.
So
has also had some cultural significance, tending to be associated with lethargy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Wow.
Is
yeah.
this in one of my books or is this
Is that
unrelated?
Marcel or snails?
No, just snails in general.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Like, she
That's
seems to do a
fantastic.
lot.
That's a great.
so snails are
It
just
doesn't
fancy.
sound like Jenny Slate.
So
I
snails
knew
are just
people
fancy
love snails so
slugs.
much. We could have done this like a long time ago. We just had a whole conversation about snails. Amanda, you've been quiet about the snails.
I'm just listening. I agree with Eddie that they're actually super fast, and then when they stop is when we see them.
Because that is
We
the
haven't
question.
talked about sea snails yet, because there are
Sorry.
sea snails.
Johnny's not
Maybe-
gonna know anything about snails.
He is. He's probably listening. He's there, I think.
Maybe they're just really fast swimmers, and they just pop up from the ocean occasionally, and that's
Everybody's
how we find
dropping
them, and
out
then
all
they
of a
pop
sudden.
back in.
Oh, I want to talk more about snails, but let's wait. Let's hang on to that. I
Maybe there's
think,
another snail-related question later on in this.
God, I hope so. I really do. We've
I
had
don't
two.
think we could be
consistent-
that
Next
lucky.
question is: have you ever tried escargot?
Right.
Yes, delicious. Apparently, it has a bunch of diseases, and I don't know. All right, who's next? Let's see. Whose question was that? Was that Paul? Was that
That was
you?
mine.
Rachel, you're up. Under
I'm gonna
400.
be really nice and say 36.
Of course you are. Have you ever had escargot?
Screw you.
How would you prepare it? No, I'm just kidding. Would you rather know how to play every musical instrument
Ooh.
or know every language?
Every
Every
musical
language.
instrument.
Every musical instrument.
Every
Every
language.
I don't want to
language.
talk
Harder-
to people. What are you talking
I feel
about?
like it's-
These
feel
are the
like it's
people I talk
harder-
to.
I feel like it's harder to learn languages than it is instrument. I don't know.
No, it doesn't matter what's harder. Wouldn't you want to?
They
You
use
love
different parts
music.
of your brain.
You could
though.
definitely put more to you. Like honestly, in hindsight, my first answer was wrong.
Now that I know how to play the
It would be way. Now that I know how to play everything, I want to learn every language.
Well, I'm
It would be way
thinking-
more useful. You could like travel everywhere, and you'd know when they're talking shit about you.
Right, I was
Uh-huh.
gonna say, I'm
Just
thinking when I
assume
go
they
get
are.
my when I go get like a pedicure and they're like talking whatever they're saying, I'm like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah.
Oh, my
Whatever
3 and a
they're
half
saying.
year old has started like repeating what we say and then going blah 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 blah, and I'm like, oh, you might not make it to 4.
That's because that is what you sound like to him every time.
Right? I know. I'm already getting the blah blah blahs.
Mm.
I think I would choose language because there's not. I mean, while I appreciate every instrument, I don't like the way every instrument sounds. Like,
But you could choose which ones you want to play.
well, I
Well,
mean,
you
You
have
have
if
to
to
play
I
the
all of
shitty
them.
ones.
if I knew how to play them all, then I mean, it feels like a waste to have a skill that I wouldn't use. You know?
Maybe
But
they would sound nicer if you played them.
I feel
no.
like also if you have the ability to play every musical instrument, you'd want to buy those instruments, and instruments get expensive,
Mhm.
and maintenance,
That's
and all
true.
that shit.
carrying.
Yeah,
it
that's true. I
around.
would want to do that.
No, there's an instrument that I actually really don't like.
What is it?
and
Let's hear it.
it's I'm trying to find the name of it. I can never remember the name of it. But it's the is this it?
I'm intrigued.
Lego
Right.
just Googled what instrument don't I like.
It's this weird instrument that you play with your hands, and it's considered one of the only
Trash barrel
like
drums.
truly electrical instruments.
Oh,
It's not like
Oh,
an
the one that you
instrument-
like.
What you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't like the way
What is
it
this?
sounds.
They had one in American Horror Story Coven. Like she was like doing some weird shit with her hand. It was like a woo. It kind of like sounded like a fucking ghost a little bit.
It's weird.
It is a
It's
very
It's
called
a
a-
theremin.
It's called a theremin.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's exactly.
Oh, that's weird.
Huh.
It's a very strange one.
it's
Very strange.
yeah. Or
Does
even
one
like
learn
a
to
glass harmonica. Like I don't really want to play a glass harmonica.
I'm sorry, there's a glass harmonica?
Right?
Yeah,
I
they
kinda wanna
sound
play
kind of
that.
cool.
I kind of just
The
want
bong.
to play
But
now.
they actually look like bowls that are stacked on top of each other, from like large bowls to small bowls, and
Okay.
it's kind of I think it's like a similar concept to like rim spinning, like with wine glasses and stuff. But it's this
Mhm.
rod. They're all mounted on a rod and they spin, and so I
Yeah.
think you like touch them as they spin, and it sounds kind of cool. It sounds kind of ethereal, but I mean, there's not really, or like
Oh,
even
yeah,
handbells.
You
Like,
can play
That-
that while your
that's-
friends are sleeping and
don't
scare
really
the
feel
shit
like
out of them.
learning how to
That's-
play handbells. Yep, that.
That's
Cool.
definitely
Oh.
not what I thought. I
No,
didn't think
I thought
that
it was
what
going to
looked
be like a
at all.
translucent, beautiful harmonica.
Me
Right.
too. That would be awesome. Like a crystal harmonica. You can see everything. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, also the problem with learning or knowing how to play every instrument is that usually you can only like dedicate your time to one.
Yeah.
No,
But I
but the
guess-
question lets you know them all perfectly.
Yeah, I guess if you wanted to record albums, that would be kind of cool. You could play the instrument part for each
Right.
one.
And there are
But-
languages, let's face it, there are languages you don't need. You're not going to go everywhere.
Yeah.
There's a whistling
You're not
language, you know
gonna
that?
go everywhere. Don't tell me where
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But you
go.
try once you knew how to speak the language, you'd want to use it.
Shut up, Rachel.
You're not
Yeah.
my real
Or
dad.
you could use it.
You're not
you
my
could watch
dad.
every single movie without subtitles.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be
go
cool?
everywhere.
And
Yeah.
Jeff, you know,
I have
regardless
3
of
really
where,
rich older siblings who are gonna jet me all over the world.
Exactly. That's the plan.
Jeff, regardless of where you go, people travel here, so
hmm
Yeah.
you're gonna want to know.
I understand, but I'm also not going to talk to everyone.
Lies.
I mean, because I'll be too busy playing.
Talk
the
to
instrument.
everyone.
I like the idea of watching movies from everywhere in the world
Yeah.
without subtitles.
Oh,
Yeah.
that-
Never
There's a
speak
that
it.
might, you know what?
but at least
That
you'd
might
listen.
change my mind. I fucking hate subtitles.
Well, I feel like what
Like-
subtitles say in the original language aren't what they
No.
portray in English. So
Well, they're not, and they're also, if you're reading the subtitles, you don't know what the hell is going on in the movie. Because you're like you can't watch it. You're trying to read.
Do you have peripherals or?
I mean, I do, but it's no, but it's harder to like focus on the action or the scene than as if you're reading about it. You're right. You can still see it, but
Well, so also question, does every language include dead languages
Ooh.
or extinct languages?
I mean, it says
That would
every
be
language.
awesome.
Sure.
Then you could totally like put a record down of dead languages or extinct languages that have just been lost. That would be cool.
oh, see, my mind went to me and Rachel can go talk shit about other people in the dead language.
My mind when you can charge like $1 million because you're the only person in the world that can like transcribe something from like, you know,
I
beast
mean, you
Right.
could
whatever.
transcribe the Rosetta Stone, no problem. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
History of the world. There you go.
Speak alien now.
Oh, yeah, if aliens came to visit, technically. you'd
Oh,
know how to
okay.
speak
Does
to
that
them.
count?
It
If you-
does
if you
count.
could-
It's
all right.
every language.
If
Jeff.
aliens, then I want to be able to speak every language. Screw that.
You don't want to
Talk to
alien?
alien.
You don't want to know what they're up to?
No, I want to talk to aliens. That's the only
Yeah.
thing.
What do you
That
think?
got me. That and subtitles got me. Aliens and subtitles
Yeah.
got me. There.
Tracy wanted to
Yeah.
do Nana.
I think that's a new hashtag. Aliens and subtitles.
All right, hold on. I got it. I got it. I could do that.
Wait, but did
I'm
you
trying
guys
to-
know there are whistling languages? It's like real.
What?
Yes. There's
How do you know this stuff?
I watched a lot of documentaries and listened to a lot of podcasts.
Megan's our top researcher. I don't know if we told you that. Started-
But there's
Her
a
salary is
village
amazing.
in I think it's in Turkey where it's a farming village and they will communicate to each other like over miles and miles with whistles to each other, and it's like a
Oh.
actual kind of language, like hey, come in, it's lunchtime, or stay out there, or like a storm is coming or whatever. Like they can communicate that through whistles over miles and miles. It's really cool.
Nice. Now, have you guys seen it's like Fallon or Kimmel or somebody where they do they have singers that come on and they translate their song into a different language and then translate it from that language back, and then have to sing their song to the
Oh,
double
God.
translated.
Hmm.
Some of them are really funny.
They use Google Translate.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Good
like
luck.
translate from English to Arabic and then Arabic back to English, and it like changes it quite a bit. And then they sing their song using the translated words.
Interesting.
I have not, but now I want to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Check that out.
That'd be really hard in like Chinese because it's a tonal language.
Yeah. Where'd Jeff
No,
go?
they're singing in English. So they're, like I said, so it goes from English to the other language,
Mhm.
and then the other
Oh.
language Google translated back to English.
Oh.
So
But
then they're
translating,
singing.
Chinese, but the Chinese translation back to English might be
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Oh my gosh.
I knew somebody that had a like Chinese character tattooed on his arm, and then apparently he got drunk and told everyone that like when he got it he was drunk, and what it stood for was arm.
And he thought it meant like bravery or something like that.
Yeah,
Courage.
You want to go inside?
courage. Courage with telling people what it said.
Just in case he forgot what it was. I'd be like,
Yeah, like
okay.
This is my arm.
Talking about snails again? Sorry, I had
Okay.
this-
No.
No, we're talking about arms
Well-
this time.
we're talking about
Go with 'em.
labeling our body parts with tattoos.
If I get any Chinese characters, I'm going to Yen to confirm. If she laughs, then I'm gonna know it's wrong.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they make T-shirts with English words over there, and it's kind of funny because some of them just say like refrigerator. And
All right, it's quiet. Next question.
I feel like we never actually like answered.
Oh, what was it? No, it was about snails. The last question was
No,
the
it was
snail
about
question.
it was about the languages and music.
Language or music, Jeff? Keep up.
Oh, whatever. Tell me what to do.
You're not
Yeah,
my real
you're
dad,
right.
Amanda.
You're right. Would you rather know how to play every musical instrument or every language? We kind of answered that, didn't we?
No, sorry.
yeah.
We
I
did.
meant the snail one because I walked away.
Wait, you didn't? You still want to answer the snail one again?
No, I was saying the snail one. We never actually answered the question. I do. I love Marcel though. You have to fucking check her out.
I
Anyway,
will now that I can find it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to watch it tomorrow, and I'm going to link to it in the comments of the video somehow. Oh,
we
I
can
keep
share
forgetting. I forgot to
Marcel.
update the chat. Shit. Okay, well, I'll get to it.
So we can share Marcel with the world.
Here, I'm going to do it right now. Hold on. I'm going to put it in the Twitch chat. All right, there we go. Done. Our 2 viewers can now check it out, which is probably us.
Yeah, one of them's me.
I'm not watching.
So I think
Here
Johnny
is
thought that
Morgan.
he was like a stand-up guest, like he was supposed to do stand-up when he was here.
like officially leave or just
No, he might come back. I don't know.
He said
didn't-
5
he-
minutes, like half an hour.
He had no idea. He had no idea what he was doing. So he texted me and he said, "How long am I on for?" And he was already gone. I couldn't tell.
I love his energy. So enthusiastic. Good stuff.
He definitely ran hard, like he was expecting this to last only 15 minutes.
Well, I thought that. I was thinking that, like, he thought he was supposed to perform and then stop.
I loved all the compliments. That was lovely.
Where'd
Mhm.
Nana go?
I think she's eating some scampi.
Oh, she went to go eat. All right.
She's scamping. I don't know. That was a guess.
We can't compete with that.
It's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
It's fine. We have plenty of questions and plenty of people to answer them. So, who's next? Megan, go ahead. Pick a number.
321.
Oh, she's back.
Oh, there you are.
She was
Just had
eating
to
some
set
scampi.
it.
We were right.
She was.
Dinner has been served.
Ooh.
Ooh, is that like fresh
Well done, Tracy.
parsley on top? We got
What's happening? Ask Tracy.
Thanks.
Hold on, Tracy. It tastes delicious. I have some. I just reached out of this window into another one and grabbed some. It's good.
Oh, I
Um,
did get all the noodles on the fork. There we go.
Oh, thanks. No.
Ah.
Yeah.
For the internet. Would you rather be run over by one steamroller or 1,000 mopeds?
One steamroller.
Have a chance
really?
to live after a moped.
1,000?
A
One in
1,000
1,000?
mopeds.
I don't want to
Is the
remember that.
1,000 run right at one right after the other, or like in a group?
Yes,
all
in
at
one
once?
big group. They're all, yeah, there's no escape.
Now, you're
Can
gonna
I be laying in? I'm gonna be laying in wet cement, and it's a steamroller, and I get up after.
Sink.
poke in.
If it's a steamroller, I need to go in head first. Cause
I'm going in praying for death no matter which situation I'm in.
I mean, the mopeds aren't horrible.
What?
Right.
Mopeds
so-
aren't
Penny.
light, Jeff.
1,000?
Can I be in
Back to
cement
back to
too?
back to back.
Like
No.
a bunch of little broken bones, like little by little everywhere. And then you're just
Who else is
bleed out
picturing Roger Rabbit right now?
internally.
Is it just me?
Great movie.
Yeah, when you're just like,
Good movie.
yeah.
all I
No,
can
but-
think about with the steamroller is that it's gonna end up like a tube of toothpaste.
Yeah.
Because that has actually happened, and that's actually what it's like.
Jesus.
Fact
Well,
check it. Fact
At
check
this
it.
story, I don't know if I want to know the details.
I don't want to see the picture of that one. Oh,
Like
there we
it
go.
didn't say it didn't say my whole body was gonna get rolled over by the steamroller, so I could just do my legs and be like Joe from Family Guy and in a wheelchair for the rest of my
Wait,
life.
if you could pick any part of your body or all of it or none of it, you have it do your legs, not just like your
I
pinky
get-
finger or something.
I don't. Well, I
don't
yeah,
know.
I didn't. I really
Yeah,
think.
would
that-
you rather lose your arms or a leg?
You're so tall.
An arm.
You keep that height, sir.
Oh, so we have follow-up questions now. Okay.
Sorry.
Right. Would you rather lose an arm or a leg? Like, is this a steamroller accident or is it just a totally different question?
What's my
It's
profession
related.
in the
It's
scenario?
totally related. Paul said you get to choose which part of your body gets run over.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know you guys. Okay.
Well-
So you guys are like running the show now. Good.
Well, I'm a
Where's my
bartender.
pinky
So
toe?
This is how Rachel doesn't get invited ever again.
Oh, you can, Rachel. You know by now. Like, yeah.
you said so one arm or one leg?
I was taking your lead, Eddie. You said, "Oh, it didn't say my whole body gets run over, so I'm just gonna go for my legs."
You're gonna throw my legs
I
under.
was like, "Well, what? Maybe my foot."
He's a
No.
millennial. He
Use a
thinks
big
I'll do
toe.
my pinky finger. How's that?
Yeah.
You can't just choose the one part. It says run over. What is the definition of run over?
yeah.
It's
That
not your
it
whole
runs
body.
over a part of my body.
It is
That part
different.
now happens to be my pinky toe.
right? Maybe my hair was out.
I feel like Megan has
Rachel was
Googled
suntanning
something
and-
terrible.
He looks
Oh,
horrified.
no, cut.
Rachel just
There's a video.
Rachel's
Don't
laying in the
share.
middle of the street.
Why are you watching the video?
No,
I just,
my imagination's going wild. I don't like it.
I'm just
Megan,
trying.
look
to
away. Look
verify.
away.
For the correct answer.
Just trying to verify. Okay.
Rachel, make up a new question quick.
The burden of the fact checker.
You need an extra limb. Will it be an arm or a leg?
All right.
A leg.
They have better prosthetics for legs than arms.
They do, yeah.
Thinking
So
arm, but
that's something.
That's a really good point.
But I would
Well, I was
rather-
thinking, like, I'm a bartender, so if I lost one of my, or if I got an extra arm, that would help me make drinks better.
Oh, you want an extra arm now?
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
said to change the question, so
I
I,
did. I
changed
said
it
change
to
the
if it's an
question.
extra. What?
I think Megan's trapped.
I want another.
No, I just like they keep saying they have video, but they don't actually have video.
Why do you keep
Of
looking
what?
for
Someone
it?
getting run over by a steamroller?
Well, so apparently there have been multiple instances of this happening, and
Because people are stupid.
no,
Wait.
it happened intentionally in China because the Chinese government ran over a protester. Obviously,
I was gonna say, because steamrollers, as far as I remember, go very, very slow. So I'm sure you can just sidestep and get the fuck out of the way.
But
No,
once you're
actually,
in, you're in.
the one video I did
Yeah,
see,
you're
it
going
didn't,
anywhere.
it didn't show the actual action of him getting run over, but it did show the steamroller hitting him, and the actual running over part was not visible. But that steamroller was going pretty fast. So
Really?
Brutal.
yeah,
fast
it
do
They
like
steamrollers
can. I'm
go?
sure they can go.
Like,
I
as
mean, they don't
fast
want
as
to
a
go
fast
fast if they're
lawnmower,
like
you
flattened
know?
in cement.
Right.
I didn't think it really being
You don't want to
knocked
splash cement everywhere. I mean, you're not like driving through it like 100,000 mopeds.
Okay, thank you, Reddit. That's enough.
God, I'm so frightened. Are you gonna be all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine, but I'm never gonna forget that one.
Oh,
It says a speed.
Um,
It says a steamroller has a top speed of 8 miles per hour.
Faster than the average person running.
But still
Yeah.
very fucking slow.
True, that's actually true.
And
That's not
suddenly
the
Megan
speed
has
I want to get
regrets
run
joining
over
this
at.
show.
I might change my
Well,
answer.
let's just say a person run over by a steamroller looks a bit like a cartoon afterwards.
I'm gonna go for
Ooh.
the mopeds or whatever it was. The steamroller
too.
sounds bad now.
Moped.
Guys, mopeds weigh between
Now
like
it sounds
220 to like 400 or 500 pounds.
Don't
Yes,
care,
but
Amanda.
Tracy said that I would pass out eventually, and
And
I'm
they're
really banking
faster.
on that.
Right, so it will be over quicker. They're faster.
Oh my God.
8 miles an hour? The fuck is that?
I think the average person runs like 6 to 7 miles an hour.
Yes,
think.
but I feel like I could handle being run on.
Yeah, I guess that
I'm.
makes
s-
yeah.
I'm
If it
s-
was going at top speed, it probably wouldn't be that
Yeah.
bad.
It
I feel
wouldn't
like
be
getting
that
run
bad. Yeah,
over,
you would go quick
period, is just
enough.
gonna suck.
I think it would be
so it's
terrible.
choosing
Rather
which
get
is gonna suck
slammed
But
less.
that's so slow enough where I'm like, I don't want to feel this.
Like you wouldn't pass out before it got above your knees.
No, I don't think so.
Oh no, it would suck. You would feel
You'd,
most
you'd hear too many of those bones crash.
unless you went in head first and then done.
Yeah.
well, I was gonna
that's why
say. I'm like, I was
head
thinking.
Just fall backwards.
I was gonna say. I was thinking about what Megan said. Yeah, if you like end up getting your feet first, you're gonna end up like a tube of toothpaste by the time it gets to your heads.
Yeah, I don't want like a couple of seconds even to like think about like, oh, shit, I should have called that person or
Now, would you
Shit, I
go
should have chosen the
stock?
I
moped.
don't think your mind is going
Immediately,
to be
though?
able to think about
No,
anything.
I don't think you're
I'm
thinking
not
that
gonna
way.
be feeling guilty when I'm like dying. I'm gonna feel like
You're just gonna be screaming.
yeah.
Not like
Just
that.
like a
but
whole flashback of all your regrets.
Yeah,
just scream. Be too slow with that.
Stacy, I'm sorry I stole your crayons in the second grade.
You weren't on Facebook. I would have just hit you up in a DM. But can't call you.
All right. Next question.
He's gonna be
Sorry,
like
Megan.
these are sunflowers.
Well, I picked that question, so I can't really complain.
I'm still sorry.
Well, you put that question in there, so I guess it's your fault.
I didn't put it in there. The internet put it in there. The
Oh, well,
random copy
I
paste
blame the
function.
internet.
I blame
Okay.
it.
Jeff,
blame
I
the
think
internet
I
for
sent
everything.
that one to you for the
What's
list.
that?
I think I sent that one to you for the list.
Oh yeah, fuck you, Amanda. It's your fault.
You're welcome.
Are you putting that in the clips?
Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, that's why I said it. Really. What time is it? I guess see. Okay, I got it. I know what time it's at. All right. Next question. Amanda.
Can I get question number 334?
You said 3 and my heart dropped.
I would not do that to you, Nana. Unlike
I
some
knew
people.
that you wouldn't, which is why I felt so unsafe. I was like, Amanda has changed. Everything's to shit. World, end of the world. End of the world.
If a portal opened in front of you, what would you expect to find on the other side?
An alien desert.
Portal.
Is it where I
Aliens.
am right now when the portal opens? Like,
Doesn't matter. Wherever you are.
all right.
It would be either aliens or Harry Potter.
I mean, I would hope it would
Yes.
be aliens.
I would hope it'd be Harry Potter.
I'd go for Harry Potter
All
too.
done with
Yeah.
Harry Potter. I'm over it.
Did you finish the second book, Jeff?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the last Harry Potter book I'll ever read.
I'm gonna come into Hong Kong every Friday for the next 20 years and just read pages to you
Okay.
at the table.
Can you wait till like 10 o'clock?
Prove
Like-
him wrong.
Had some drinks before that.
No.
And then I'll be fine with it.
And if I can't make it, I'm gonna make Leona do it.
Okay.
Before you
So
get it-
somebody's
before you
reading
get
to me. I mean, the audiobook also read to me a little bit, but
before you get each drink, you have to listen to 10 pages of Harry Potter.
oh no, not 10. No, that's torture. No. I'll listen to 3 pages before each drink. That'll get me through quite a bit before the end of the
I mean, that's like 30 pages.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of pages.
Fine. I'll get through it eventually.
Say the last couple books are like the ones that are really thick, so that might take a while.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll get through it. So if a portal opened up in front of you, what would you expect to find on the other side?
Expect.
Yeah.
I would expect some like Back to the Future type shit,
Like the future?
like the future or the past or something.
I
Would you
don't
step
like
through it?
why my
Someone had finally invented a time machine.
Right.
Yeah. Basically.
I don't know why my mind went here, but I feel like it's like you died and you're going to see your loved ones from the past that passed away.
I'm not stepping through that. They can wait.
Well, we don't know what's on the other side, Jeff. You don't know until you go through.
Correct.
I think like I'm kind of going backwards with it. I would expect to see a super fucking cheesy, just FYI, a more pure Earth where like people are like living in the land and like there's not fucking plastic and shit and pollution and fucking they have to figure out how to like survive just like every other animal does. But a little better because we're smarter, I guess. But yeah. I
That's
would
what you'd
expect to see like this like a step backwards. But I don't see it as backwards. I don't know. I feel like shit's like getting me freaked out lately.
I would expect to see a shitload of fucking snails, giant ones.
Estelle and her whole family, that's where they live. In the portal on the other side. Oh man.
That's how they get places.
That's yes. That's how they
the
get
snails. There we
there.
go. Boom.
I knew we could bring this back to snails.
Boom.
I love it. It's so good.
Yeah.
These little snails with the portals. It's perfect.
We
So we're
should
done with this?
pitch Jenny Slate doing having Marcel go through a portal.
Right?
All right. Are we done with the portal question then? Was it like that? We're done with it now?
I think the
Right.
snails like beat the portal. So yeah, I think we're done.
Yeah.
That's like
All
the
right.
best
I guess
answer.
so.
Yeah.
Fine.
That is the best.
I don't disagree.
Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Fine.
Okay. All right. Next question. Eddie, you haven't done one yet. Anybody else? All right. Eddie, you're up.
I'm gonna go with an old favorite and do 69.
Okay. 69 it is. Let's do that. Let's see. Let me find that real quick.
It's right after 60,
Right after 68.
eight?
Yeah.
I love how Rachel's on the same
Basic
page. She
counting.
gets it.
Right.
She-
Basic counting. Okay. I'll get there eventually.
Did you also fail
Take my
English
time.
like Johnny?
Yes. We're all on a road trip. So there's 8 of us that's stuffed into a clown car, apparently. 9 of us, actually. We have Chef Tracy off screen that I can't see.
Johnny
We're all
there?
on a road trip, and suddenly the car stops in the middle of the desert. What would we do collectively as a group?
Acid.
Behind some shrooms.
Make ourselves
I mean,
into
we're
an
in the
ant ball
desert.
and try to float.
Yeah.
Kind of an ant.
We're gonna float with all the fire ants.
Yeah. Someone
There
already-
How
are
did-
portals around.
Wait, how did we get to the middle of the desert? We just drove
we drove.
there and
Bro,
Oh, we
Johnny's
drove.
driving us.
ran
Well,
out of gas.
the van
we
stuff.
wait for the next. We wait for the next.
I'm not going to say we ran out
1,000
of gas. The car just stopped.
Okay,
we
I'm
wait for
gonna
the
check
next
my
1,000
GPS
mopeds.
to see where the closest piece of civilization is, and then I'm
Your
gonna walk
GPS
there.
doesn't work.
So you're gonna leave us.
Right.
You're gonna leave
Leave.
it.
Well, we're tripping in the desert.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm gonna
A
like
coyote, right?
take acid with-
Oh, you
Oh.
wait. You wait for the next. You wait for the
Also-
next steamroller or moped
Also, I was-
to go by.
I was just going to say, also, our car is a steamroller. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Or I would just start the car again and keep going
Oh, yeah.
with everyone inside.
Came back. Yes.
I know. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm sorry, everybody.
We forgive you.
My sister is supposed to give birth, and she was having
Oh.
complications with the pregnancy, and They had to bring her to the hospital.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, but it's okay. Everything's okay. It's fine. It's just, I'm not a woman. I can't describe what's happening literally. But my mother, I was talking her off the ledge. So
gotcha.
so thank you for your patience. Not that everybody was depending on me for this podcast.
It's been silent.
So I,
You missed a lot about snails.
Oh,
you learned
really?
about snails? Yeah.
You really set the stage for us, though, Johnny.
The
I
whole
thought
time
for
I'm
a
listening to
minute.
my mother, I'm thinking about the scorpion in Eggo's bed, and I was like, scorpion. I don't know why. I was focused on the scorpions. And I was thinking about the
thought for a
siblings from
minute that,
question 91.
I thought for a minute that you thought we invited you here to entertain everyone for like a stand-up thing, and then you were just gonna go because you were like, "How long am I on for?"
No, I'll be honest with you. You said it was karaoke, so I said, "Oh Jesus, my voice is not what it is." So I said,
singing tonight.
well, because I read the thing. It says karaoke. Really, 867-5309. Really, Jenny? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like now you have to sing.
Now you have to sing. Pick a song. Ready?
Your song.
Want me to pick for you? Karaoke roulette.
No. Wait, I choose question 222. No, I'm just
Wait, I think we're in the middle of one right now. Hold on.
Oh
hold
yeah.
on.
What's the question?
We're in the middle of one. We're on a road trip. Are we done with
Okay.
that one? We're still there. We're on a road trip. The car stops. We're in the middle of the desert. What would we do as a group collectively? Now there are 10 of us, technically. So it's a big car.
I feel like it's always
Orgies out of the question, right?
While
Probably.
people are trying to
You
like.
say orgy?
A desert orgy? I mean, I've never tried that.
Is that
Are we just accepting our fate that we're gonna be lost in the fucking desert? No, I don't want.
no, but you've got 15 minutes to kill.
Dead.
Drop some acid, do an orgy, and you're done.
I feel like
I would
That'd be
like
great
to
if
you're
assist with the enjoying the time thing.
Rachel, what are you done with after that?
Set up like a
Life?
little hut where you
No,
can
you're
come,
done with your
say hi,
15
drop-
minutes in the
Okay, I'll go
desert,
next
and the next car shows up, and you go.
I really hope if I'm having an orgy, it's not lasting 15.
I think a desert orgy would be
Well, no,
nice.
but there's a time trip.
don't know
Time
if-
trip.
Oh,
Say hi to my friend. Hey guys, say hi to my friend Frank.
Hello, hey guys doing?
Hi, Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Hello.
Frank just wants to say hi. It's a podcast. This is my
sing
friend
for us,
Jeff from
right?
Germany.
Hi Jeff. Hi Jeff from
Hey.
Germany.
No, he's not in Germany now.
I'm not now. No, I've been
No,
there.
he was in Germany a long
yeah.
time ago when he had hair. When he had
Frank's
hair
gonna-
like me.
Johnny, tell Frankie has to sing now.
Oh, Frankie can sing. Frankie's got some pipes.
Frank's gonna do a song.
I'll go in the car where it's quiet. No, wait a second. I bought milk, so don't buy milk.
I won't.
Yeah.
Make sure I don't.
Love you, buddy.
What about bread? What about the bread milk?
Sorry.
All right. We're in the
Frank was
desert. The
not
car
great.
breaks down.
I got it. Yeah. Sorry.
I guess we already
It's
finished that
Frank.
one.
Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. I think we're finished with that one. Anyway, right? Rachel made up the 15 minutes of whatever, and then that was it. We were done with that. And since she's in
So
charge
are we
tonight,
okay
we're
with the
done.
orgy, or is that going on, or no?
I think it was. I think that happened.
But we're dropping for cars.
Waiting for cars.
Waiting for the
We're just waiting for someone to show up,
any car, literally any car.
like a
Please,
steamroller.
please, somebody.
Please be a steamroller.
It's gonna suck
Yeah,
because like
sand angels. You guys ever make sand angels, like snow angels? I mean, that'd be fun.
Stand angels.
I feel like some people are gonna get left behind because there's 10 of us and not everyone's gonna be able to fit in the car.
Well, I feel like that's gonna happen. Like we're gonna have to like split the groups and choose favorites and.
So who's the responsible one?
After
Not
that.
me.
Yeah, that's true. Do we only have one car? What kind of car are we traveling? Do we have
Clown
10
car,
people?
Johnny.
Wait, but it
Clown
was
car.
never established that this car has anything wrong with it. It just stops. So, like, the rest of you are just accepting the fate and being like, "Well, I guess we're stuck here." And I
Did
guess
we
am
drive
I
through
just
a
gonna leave
portal?
you all with the car?
I'm sorry,
Working through the portal.
Megan. Are you a mechanic? Because I'm not.
I mean, I know some things, but I mean, it was never officially established what is actually if
that's
there's
true.
anything wrong with the car.
Yeah, did the
Car
car
just-
run out of gas or
It
what?
did
What's
not
the
run
deal?
out of gas. It didn't run out of gas. It just stopped. Like
The car
Alien
stops.
Story.
Because the driver put their foot on the brake.
Yeah. Oh, I turned the keys off.
We
That's
just
what
stopped
it
in the
was.
desert.
Guys, we're actually in a Roadrunner cartoon, so there will be a tunnel drawn on the side of a mountain, and the train will come
Or is
through,
this
and we
like
can
an
catch that.
X-Files kind of like alien time thing where we lose
Yes.
time? And
No,
then
One of those.
I think I'm just gonna
One of
live my.
those with a
okay.
yeah.
I
With the
think
tunnel
I drive,
painted on a
I
rock.
drive a Ford Focus, so I can only fit 4 of you in here at the most.
that's cool. I'm gonna live my magic mushroom orgy life in the desert.
I'll stick with you, man. As long as we get some women, it's not just the 2 of us. That'd be a boring orgy.
Could be.
Well, which would you? You can like pick and choose, or is it
There are
like
9 of us. Yeah, there's 10 of us.
everybody basically? But
Actually, 4 guys and 4 girls. Yeah, it works out.
There's 10 people here. We're good. We're fine. All right. I like the Roadrunner cartoon idea that somebody painted a tunnel, but would you be able to get through the tunnel if you were there? Who thinks they would be able to get through the tunnel?
Oh, no, that'd be great. You guys will go through the tunnel. I'd come after you and smack right into the wall. That's exactly what would happen.
A little Acme TNT.
I mean, we do
Exactly.
apparently live in a world with portals, so Roadrunner Tunnel is completely normal right now.
Right.
and then we're gonna get through the portal. Marcel the Shell is actually huge, so we just hop on her, and she brings us to whatever destination.
I need to check this thing out.
Marcel saves the day.
I need to look into this. All right. We're out of the desert. We lived. Megan fixed the car.
We're
We just
riding a
left.
giant snail.
We just left. Yeah.
We arrived at Giant Snail. Yeah.
Nobody thought to check the emergency brake. All right.
Are those
Next
question
question.
marks behind you, Jeff? I mean, is that your wallpaper in your house, or what is that?
Yes.
What,
That's the wallpaper in my house. Yes.
what are you, the Riddler?
Some days. All right. Next question. Me, I guess. All right. Somebody just yell a number, quick.
69.
Oh, you need Nana's number 3.
69's already taken. No, you didn't pick one yet.
I just yelled 3.
Oh well, 3.
I
Then.
like interrupted a conversation just to do that.
Well, no, you haven't picked one yet.
Okay.
How did you get away with that? Oh, you weren't there when I was going to call on you. That's why.
Really, I blame you for that. So
I know.
think about that, Jeff.
You can transport one angry rhinoceros to any place in history. Where would you put it?
Ooh.
My ex-wife's house.
Shannon Doherty's house.
Why
Oh.
Shannon Doherty? Why Shannon
Oh.
Doherty?
Baby
Oh,
room.
God,
Why
here we
not?
go.
Why not?
Here we go.
Do you have something against Shannon Doherty?
Yep.
Eddie has a year's worth of stuff against Shannon Doherty.
Sarah also hates Shannon Doherty, so that's lovely.
Oh, right.
Wait, why Shannon Doherty? Like, did you really hate 90210 that much, or what was the thing?
Her. Her.
Charmed ruined it for
Oh,
me.
Charmed. Oh, Charmed.
Just her, though, not the whole show.
Yeah, I know.
No, she was kind of a bitch. I mean, I don't want to be offensive and stuff, but I mean, she,
Kind of a bitch. She was a bitch. Like it's
she was stuck up because all these shows she demanded raises and stuff. So I know that she was like stuck up and stuff. And even the 90210 reunion, which I wasn't that big a fan of, but she didn't even show up on the show. She was like on the screen for 5 minutes. I'm not admitting that I love 90210 or nothing, by the way.
Just watch the reunion show. It's fine.
Kevin Smith spent 6 minutes trying to convince me to like her. And
He did. He spent 3 minutes trying to convince you.
Oh, right.
He spent 3 minutes talking about her acting, but nothing about her as a person.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Shannon Doherty. That's
Very,
funny. If one
very
did it
good
against Shannon
point.
Doherty.
Oh, yeah. The deep hate. The deep hate. One angry rhinoceros. Okay, we have Shannon Doherty's house. We have Johnny's ex-wife's house.
Hitler's baby room.
Where else? What?
Did you say Hitler's
What's
baby
something
room?
horrible
Hitler's
that
baby
happened
room,
that a
yeah.
rhino could fix or
So,
change
like,
from
baby's
happening?
room?
I'm thinking just to like
Hitler's baby room.
transfer all the people that were,
Uh-oh.
in the holes into.
I lost everyone.
Oh, really?
What do you mean you lost
But we're
everybody?
still here.
Yeah, we're here. Oh, you're on mute.
Jeff,
Or
Jeff,
mute.
listen to my
Everyone
voice.
froze.
Follow me back. Follow my voice, Jeff. Come
I
back to
got
me.
you. I'm back. All right.
Oh, good.
It sounded like somebody. Megan. It sounded like you said a baby's room.
I said Hitler's baby room.
Got
There
it.
you go.
Oh,
Much
oh,
better,
okay,
much better,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, that was like, wow.
So rhinos are
Can we-
quite fast. They can just fucking
Yeah,
up like a line of people. So all the soldiers that were throwing the Poles into, Nazi pits.
Oh, yeah.
What does Pablo say? I haven't heard Pablo talk yet. I mean, I know I missed out for a while. What does Pablo have to say?
You're like, you're in Miami. I don't know where you are. Hop on a flight. You're like, okay.
I'm struggling to follow along here. This is like trying to follow a snail.
Trying to herd cats.
Fast paced.
Pablo, the question is, if you could transport an angry rhinoceros to any place in history, where would you put it?
Be right back.
I think I put him in. November 4th, 1972.
The zoo.
November 4th, 1972. What happened that day?
Somebody.
I'm sorry, Pablo. I didn't want you to be stunned for an answer. It's
okay. No, I was considering my options, Johnny. Honestly, if an angry rhinoceros showed up about anywhere, people would not be expecting it. That would be interesting to see.
Unless they
like
were
New
in
York, like
Jumanji.
put him in New York Times Square or something. Throw him in Times Square during rush hour traffic. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Sure, that's good.
That'd be
That's
fun
a
to
good
watch.
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the assist.
Anytime, buddy. We got to take care of each other. Call me. No.
All right. Who else? I don't know where I want to put it. On a beach somewhere. That'd be fun.
A beach somewhere.
Watch it on a beach. Like race into the beach.
Oh, on a cruise ship. How about on a cruise ship? That'd be fun.
Jeff had a cruise
way.
booked that he would have had enough space for him in his bedroom.
Bringing up bad memories. There would have been enough. You're right. There would have been enough space for it on that trip. Could have just
That's
made
an
friends
amazing
with it. I
story,
could have had a
Jeff.
pet.
My angry rhino pet. Sounds lovely.
Is
I
that the
mean,
next
do you
book we're
really
reading?
want an emotional support rhino? Because I'm sure you can get one.
An emotional support
Ooh,
rhino.
ESR.
That's great. I love it. I love an emotional support rhino. That's what I want to see somebody work with.
I legit saw a video of this guy who had an emotional support alligator in Ohio.
No, is that real? Is that a real thing?
I mean, it keeps the assholes away. That's a type of emotional support.
Apparently,
Oh my
he
God,
goes to
that's
hospitals
great.
and stuff. He's like a
That's
therapy.
It brings
Stick
it
to
to
dogs. I'd love it. I'd love an emotional llama. I'd love a llama to be my emotional animal, or some kind of cool animal other than a dog.
An
That'd be neat.
alligator's
I
pretty
would
cool.
like an elephant. I don't know what we're talking about, but I heard something about a llama, and
So,
I would
an
love
emotional
it.
support
I want an
animal,
elephant.
Nana. What would your emotional
Oh,
support
I want an
animal?
elephant.
Oh,
I
did
think
you
that just
change the
means I want
question
an
again?
elephant.
I know what this is. Question 407.
It wasn't me.
This is fine. This is a good question. Go ahead, keep going with it. This is good. What would your emotional support animal be?
You should
You
just
said
add
elephant.
that to the list for next week.
I just asked it now. I don't even have to wait till next week.
I want
How about an emotional support hamster? Like you're walking around with a
Rachel.
hamster on a leash. I mean, that'd be kind of cool.
Hey, stop stealing my ideas.
I want an emotional support polar bear because he's gonna help me and I'm gonna help him by giving him a home and food.
Oh, that's
Wah,
so sweet.
wah.
And he'll give you a Coca-Cola whenever you want.
There was a woman who tried to take her emotional support peacock on a plane, and she got denied.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's fair.
So that's
I
more.
think they should deny her. Yes.
Birds are worse than snails when it comes to being vectors of disease.
What was the question about snails? What was the snail question?
Long story.
I don't even know anymore.
Was it
Do we
even a
wanna
question?
revisit
Or
that?
did
Hold
somebody
on.
just bring up snails?
It was
The question was what is it? Snails.
how they
You
come
have
like
to-
sneak up on
How
you.
do they just pop up?
How do they just pop
Yeah.
out of
How do
nowhere
they
like
just pop up in random places without you seeing them coming because they're so slow?
Where do you guys live that these snails are coming up? I mean, I live in Florida and I don't see any. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh my God. I don't see snails randomly like you guys do, apparently.
And then we went crazy with it from there. We started talking about Turbo, the cartoon, and like I don't know.
Oh, the
Fast
movie
Forward.
with Ryan Reynolds. I mean, I didn't see that.
Are we talking about Turbo again?
No.
Wait till everyone loves
Best conversation we've
This
had all
is the
night.
movie.
Fucking Turbo.
We all had to look that up, and he was like, "No, yeah, Ryan." So, yeah.
I mean, I had kids. I had
Who else,
kids.
who else was in that? Who else was in
Was
that?
it good?
But I didn't see it.
Whatever.
You said you had kids. What is the point of this then?
You know what? Look, I know everything. I know like the Powerpuff Girls. I watched every kind of show.
I
because
know
my
the
kids like
Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, the Powerpuff Girls are
Yeah.
I
amazing.
am
So,
Mojo
duh.
Jojo.
For a while.
Mojo Jojo. I will kill the Powerpuff Girls. Yes, oh yes, I will destroy the
That's
Powerpuff
not
Girls.
helpful information to me. I knew that.
I love the Powerpuff Girls. They were
You don't
cool.
need kids to know that.
He's like, I didn't watch that, but I love that shit.
I know, no, Powerpuff Girls. I'm into it.
I can just go by the preview.
So this question is: you can transport an angry rhinoceros to any place. in
We're
history.
back on the rhinoceros.
Where would you put it?
Yeah, Johnny, where would you put it? An angry rhinoceros. Where would you put it? And it can be any place, any time.
Anytime, any place, a rhinoceros. I would put the rhinoceros in my office. That would make for an interesting thing. You know, my office, you know, we're bored, you know, got nothing going on. There's a rhinoceros.
So everyone dies.
They don't work.
Well, only not the smart ones.
Only the slow ones.
All right, as a smart person, what does one do when there's a fucking rhinoceros in your
Wait, there's like a joke about that. Like, how do you stop a rhinoceros? You charge it. Or there was some kind of stupid rhinoceros joke from the 80s. I forgot how that joke went. I got to look it up. Kids jokes. Hold on one second.
Ronnie, you look that up, and then we're gonna still talk about the emotional support animal that you would like to have.
Oh, I like llamas. I really like llamas. They spit.
Llamas. You get to
People
think
love
about
llamas.
huh?
People just love them.
I want a
I'm gonna
breastfeeding
get a
llama.
macaque.
I'm sorry. Did you say you want to breastfeed a llama?
Oh, breastfeeding llama. That makes no sense. Why would I want to breastfeed a llama? I want a llama that breastfeeds, and that makes more sense.
Just nursing.
I want a
Sure
llama
that
that
does.
can breastfeed, not one that breastfeeds.
Mego Mayego is showing off her emotional support animal. She already has one. He's adorable.
What is it? Oh,
This would
that
be
is a cute.
mine.
What
She's
is that? A
cutie.
boxer?
Aw.
No, she's a Boston Terrier Chihuahua mix.
Oh, that is a cute dog.
Yeah,
Aw.
she would
That
be
is-
mine.
My dog is
Do you
not
get a lot?
an
You get a lot
emotional
of. You
support
got a lot of
animal.
dog hair from that, or no?
No.
Oh,
it
yes.
doesn't look like. Oh yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. See that the dog hair drives me nuts. I can't. I want a place with no. I want a nice dog, but one that doesn't get dog hair.
You don't think a llama has hair that gets all over the place?
Well, a breastfeeding, non-hairy llama.
Of
I
all-
mean, if it's an alpaca,
want a
at least you
naked
could
llama?
shave it
You
and
know
then
how
sell
big
the
they
hair.
Oh,
Exactly. I'm with Sarah.
You don't.
What?
You,
Get an alpaca, you can shave and sell the hair.
Oh, an
thought
alpaca. That's nice. An alpaca. That's
But
I like that animal. I'll take an
They're
alpaca.
nicer and they feel better than a llama does.
they don't spit,
Oh,
Johnny.
You know
Oh, they
what?
spit too. They definitely
they
spit.
spit too. That's true.
What does?
I want a llama. I want a llama that swallows. No, just sorry. That was bad. I'm sorry.
Banned.
I'm sorry, band. I'm sorry. That was horrible. It's getting late, so I'm tired. It's dark, so now we can do Adult Swim. Wait, what time is it by? Is it like 9 o'clock by all you guys, or are you guys earlier in time?
Yeah, I think we're all. The
Yeah, I'm
same.
in Florida.
Bro, is everyone EST?
I think
East Coast.
Mego's in Georgia. I got that. And
No.
Jeff, you're
No,
in.
I'm in.
No, we're all in the East
We're all
Coast.
Eastern Standard
Yeah.
Time.
Oh, we're
Everybody's
on the East Coast.
Coast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no Californians here, huh?
No.
All
This
right.
is kind
Huh?
Sorry
We're
if
done
I
with
get
the
too dirty.
angry
I won't get
rhinoceros.
dirty anymore.
What's that?
I'm sorry if I get too dirty. I won't get dirty.
All good. Half the stuff that crosses my mind, I'm like, ah. Okay.
Yeah, but I have no filter. I'll say something horrible. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think anybody here has ever put a filter on, but it's okay. We're all right. Okay. We're done with the rhinoceros question. Fuck that. All right. Question, who's next? Oh, me. Still haven't thrown it out there yet. 111, I think. Get away from like the single digit numbers here. And everyone talk at once. Thank you.
Comes after 110.
This one's for Megan because she can do this. If over time you replace parts on a car, at what point does it stop being the same car you bought?
Like after your
wow, these questions are really deep. Oh my god.
50% of the
Agreed.
parts, probably.
50%?
50.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like
Any like specific parts that count?
Does it depend on how integral the part is to the
I
car?
feel like that, right? If you replace
Yeah.
tires, like that's.
I
not-
think it's
But
at
if you
least in
replace the
part the car you bought
transmission-
until the last parts changed.
Ooh. I mean, did you steal the new parts? Or did you buy them too? Because it's still the car you bought.
True.
I've replaced everything on this Ford Focus. The air conditioning unit, the inside, the outside. It's still the same damn Ford Focus, and I want to get rid of it.
What year is it?
I mean, I feel like because I mean, if you replace the engine, the transmission, and I don't know, I guess the chassis, maybe it probably is not the same car. It's just different
Yeah.
car with the same shell.
Well, she just described the whole car. If you get rid of the engine, the transmission, and the chassis, you
You're
don't
sitting
have
on
the
the
car.
same
Well, no, but
leather
there's so
seats.
many
It's
more
still the same
parts.
car.
There are a
I
lot
mean,
of
but
more
then if you
parts.
just replace the AC or like cosmetic stuff, like if you replace the radio, it's still the same car.
Wait, well,
Right.
I know what Megan's talking about. Yeah, because if you change like the inside, like it's just a shell, and you're putting parts in it to make it run.
Yeah.
But that
itself.
can make more of a difference than the engine, right? It's like
Yeah.
stuff you're actually sitting
Megan,
on,
forgive me
looking
for this.
at.
but What is the chassis?
Sometimes
What is the
I'm a
chassis? Is the
Pablo.
chassis the body?
It's the frame of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you change the outside of the car, it's not the same car anymore, I guess, right? I mean,
No, I mean you can. I guess I don't know how attached the chassis is to the exterior panels, but I think you can change the panels without changing the chassis. Because I mean, you can replace the panels if you get into an accident, but if you damage the chassis, you've essentially damaged the frame of the car, and it's become a little unstable. It's like damaging the foundation of a house, which you don't want.
so like my
Wow.
car is black. If I change everything that's black on the outside, first of all, is that even possible? Would you just have a naked car while you're taking it off and then put on like a new parts to, is that the chassis?
Yeah, you could take off the panels on the outside and still have the frame.
I mean, you can get a different door. Like you can get a
Right.
different driver's side door. I mean, if cars get into an accident, you see cars that have a different color single door sometimes. That's what's
Yeah, yeah.
happened.
I just imagine, can you change everything on it? The
Change it
doors.
all. I mean, at some point it's a different car, right? I mean, if you change
Yeah.
everything.
Well, that's why.
All right,
that's
what
why I
if
said
you're
like
a human?
50% of the parts.
Yeah,
probably.
that's kind of what
Yeah,
I'm
right. Like Cher. Cher
Hold
doesn't
on,
look like
hold
the
on.
same
Let's
person. Did Cher change?
hold on, Paul. Paul, go ahead. What were you thinking?
No, Cizzy knows where I'm going with this. Take
Yeah.
it away.
Oh, no.
They do face
You know
transplants
where
now.
you're going with it, but, like,
Face, heart, other organs.
Have you guys?
Swap
There's
them
a
all out.
whole
Is it the same person?
there's a whole article
Yeah.
about a head transplant. There's a doctor who's trying to figure out head transplants.
I
Where's
saw
the-
that.
There
Rachel,
always
where's
has
the
been.
article?
Yeah, whole face.
Head
I will find
transplant.
it.
This is like
Like your whole
this
head?
is something that is contemplated, right? If you
No,
get
wait.
like a head transplant or a brain transplant, a heart transplant, is that person like the same person?
I mean, a brain
I mean,
transplant.
brain,
No.
you can't, right? Can
Well,
you?
no, like Pablo just said, if you change your whole face and everything, aren't you still Pablo inside? Like if Pablo changed to a black woman, wouldn't he still be Pablo inside? I mean, Pablo would still be in
Don't
there.
laugh. Pump.
I mean,
You have personalities
It's
versus
not that
functioning
implausible.
parts, though. Like a car doesn't have a personality that is dependent on a specific part of the
But
car,
your brain
which is
does
what a
though.
brain is.
Yeah, now
Right.
if you change the brain out, it's
I don't
not.
think you could do that.
Well, if you
Well,
should
she's
It
talking about
literally,
head
it
transplants.
looks like me. This is Face Off. This is the movie Face Off. It's,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a different
Oh,
brain, but it looks
That's what
like
I was
me.
thinking of Face Off, yeah.
Oh my god, I need to like mark that that down as a reminder to watch that movie again.
Yeah, I just saw it last night.
You can't.
That's great.
If you change your brain, you're a different person.
But I'm saying a car does not have an equivalent to a brain because there's not a single part of a car that is dependent upon the
Right.
entire car being the car. Like you can't, I mean, I guess if you had to, you could say the engine is the car, but I mean, all the engine really does is you've got mileage and efficiency attached to the engine, but you've still got the transmission and the chassis and the whole rest of the car, but a different engine does not make a new car.
Well, okay, how about this? If you change everything on the car, the VIN number on the car is still the change. The government's going to look at that car like you
It's the
change
same
it from a Focus to a Datsun or whatever the hell you change it, but it's still got the same VIN number. So they're looking at it as the same car, right?
Change your focus to a Datsun.
I don't know. I don't know why I came up with Datsun. Datsun was like in the 80s. I don't know what the hell that was. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Like a
A Porsche? We'll go
1970s
Porsche?
car.
I know. I don't know. Why did I say Datsun out of every car in the world? I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. Sorry. I changed my answer. Porsche.
Nostalgia. I don't know.
Yeah. My dad had a Datsun. I'm sorry.
Well, don't they? I mean, they have like the Lambo kits.
Oh, that's
So you
true.
can like turn
Yeah.
your car into a Lamborghini, even though it doesn't have the engine. But
Yeah,
it looks like one.
It's like the main thing, right?
Yeah.
Like have no
But the
lamp-
VIN number would still be the same. You can't change the VIN number legally, so
Right.
it'd still technically be the same vehicle.
Different.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess,
sure, it's the same
I feel
car.
like, some people really love their cars and they kind of, they feel like it's kind of like a family member, more or less, right? If you had a car,
Well, I want to kill my family member because I hate this car.
you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Car, because the car does get you around safely, and it like over time it means a lot. So, yeah.
Did we lose Jeff? We lost
No, I'm
Jeff.
here. I'm
Oh,
here.
okay.
Went to get drinks.
Why are you singing on a microphone? Oh, that's a picture.
Yes.
So it's also like his arm muscles. Yeah, I would also choose that picture if I was like had crazy arm muscles. At one point in time.
I loved your at one point in time tagline there.
Hey, Jeff was a stud in the early 90s, guys. Don't be fooled by his, Jeff was the stud. I mean, he had the look. I got video. You guys got to look at this video I got of Jeff playing a guitar, air guitar with his handsome face and stuff. And I'm just saying, he was a stud. He didn't have to do anything
I
to pick
love
up a
the
lady.
past tense. Thanks, Johnny.
Oh no, you're a
bitch.
has-been now, but still, back in the past, you were good. I'm just kidding. I love you, man.
Yeah.
Ladies
looking
can't
into
just
head
like shave
transplants.
their heads, we don't have that option.
Yeah. It's a good option.
We can't like go
I mean,
through like a rebirthing and just shave our heads and be like, we're fucking hot again.
Sarah, you do have that option. You can shave your head. That's not. You can do it.
Wait,
So
if you
that's how
change
you
your
look
head,
at
do you
us.
get to keep your brain, or do you just get a new head and a new brain with it?
No, you can just get rid of
When
it.
you shaved your head, did you lose your brain?
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, well, I lost it a long time before that.
I'm
I was like- No, you said head transplant, like they put a new head on your shoulders, right? Is that what you mean?
Well, so they actually refer to it more as a body transplant because really they consider the head to be like, this is a very philosophical argument and it's, whatever, but I think it's all in the belly button.
They've tested it on animals, but no
Right. They
test
had
has
like a
been
whole
successful.
mouse and they did a black head on a white mouse and a white, so they like swapped heads on mice, I think, for one of
Holy
them.
shit.
There was one they did a dog.
Yeah, they did one with a dog.
Looks
They did it's
But there's-
craziness. Like it's the kind of thing that I actually it's terrifying and so intriguing at the same
Are
time.
these legal
Did you
experiments?
find
no
Did you
To a
find
certain
the-
point,
experiments,
yes.
yeah.
Rachel? Did you find the article?
I shared a crappy one from people.com that covered how the guy backed out. But there was one in like I don't remember, it was like the Science magazine or whatever is where I found the really good article a year and a half ago, and I was like, wait, this is people are trying to do this? I don't know.
This is
Oh, there
this
it is.
is from scientific article.
All right.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
read
They were talking about the
Wow.
the ethical issues about it because
Little
I
light
mean
reading.
part of it is like finding a donor is
Right.
ethically questionable.
Hmm.
And so if they were to do it today, there would be a lot of ethics questions about
So
it.
it's
Right.
like someone that has like just recently passed, I assume, would be the donor.
Is that like,
Typically, but that's hard to. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that has
But-
to be like a very quick transaction. Like
Yeah,
you have
like-
to
Right.
like
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because it's also a lot harder to keep an entire body preserved than it is to keep a single heart preserved.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's wild. It's just wild.
You're not just
And
like, you know,
Wait,
Also,
what was
if someone
successfully
is
performed?
what?
I'm reading this abstract. There's something cephalostomic anastomosis was successfully performed.
It's in a human model. So it's confirming the feasibility of it, but they haven't actually
What does
done
that mean? A cadaver?
Um,
Can
I don't
actually
know.
physically connect everything, but
yeah.
I'm gonna look it
Cadaver is
up.
that person.
Human model means human.
Yeah, but cadavers are human models who like have like since past. I mean, anyone who like goes for like a medical degree, for example, they're
Oh.
operating on like cadavers their entire, you know.
This relates to
Cool.
last week. It is so cephalosomatic anastomosis is the surgical transference of a healthy head on a surgically beheaded body under deep hypothermic conditions.
Dead Ted's frozen head.
Yeah.
Oh, so they successfully did it on a person that
And it
lost
hinges
some-
on the reconnection of the severed stumps of two heterologous spinal cords.
I was gonna say
Wow.
That's got to be like the main thing, right?
wow.
And like and
Yeah,
the whole
spinal
nervous
cord.
system too, right?
It's all the nerves. Yeah, they said that the
Yeah.
biggest problem is like all of the little nerves and getting them to like match up and to have the success of. Yeah.
Yeah, and doing it in time, like trying
Like
to
you
get
would
all
need
those
to be
nerves-
really desperate for a body. And that's like this guy who was going to do it basically had a degenerative disease and he was willing to consider it, but he ultimately backed out.
I see.
But
we
then,
just
but then
gotta-
you have to think about like if there's gonna be an actual body donor,
Hmm.
how
What do you do with
how
their
have
head?
they died in such a way that their body is not somehow compromised? Because if they're young enough, that would
But it
mean
just
that they
depends on where
probably
the
had some kind of
steamroller hit 'em.
terminal disease.
Right, or the guillotine. Yeah,
Yeah, like it's just
yeah. It's like
how do you get a hold of a body that hasn't been damaged in some way?
it's a guillotine. You just
Well,
chop the
but
head.
even if it's been damaged in some way, it might be better than like it could still be a step up, but I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah,
Like
I
it's
mean,
more
I-
likely to be a trauma, a
Yeah.
traumatic death as
And
opposed
if
to
they've
yeah.
lost an arm, then you're probably gonna have a prosthetic. So you're gonna have a new body and a prosthetic to get used to.
I was gonna say, I'd be pissed if I got into a new body. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. You're like, what is this? This is not me. It doesn't even look like not look like, but like this is not my standard of like attraction.
Standard.
Not what I signed up for. Damn it.
Yeah.
This is not my standard transplant body.
I feel like we might have a
Why am I
human
blonde?
computer interface faster than we would have a body transplant.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. You know what the cool thing about this all is we gained one viewer talking about this.
Did we?
How many? How do you see how many viewers we have? How many viewers do we have?
You have to go to the Twitch.
Are viewers like talking? Are they chatting? Are they asking questions?
Nobody's saying anything. We'll get there. We'll get. This is only our third Twitch stream, so
I'm
we're gonna
very
get.
I'm curious.
I'm sorry, guys. I really appreciate you guys having me on. I'll do this again if you guys want to invite me. I love it. And you guys are all great. I have
Are
to
you
go to work.
leaving?
I work at Central
Oh,
Command.
you're going to work.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm already late for work, but I was really enjoying you guys, so I didn't want to get off.
Johnny,
So
before
I
you go,
get fired. It's worth it.
Thanks for joining.
before you
What?
go, what's waffle 123?
Oh, I was just playing around with it to see if it worked. I wanted to see because Mego had put things and they came up on the bottom of the screen, and I wanted to see, and it didn't show up on the bottom of the screen. I wanted to see if that worked, and it didn't.
Oh, we all saw it.
Oh, okay. Oh, did you? I didn't see
Yeah.
it. I was like, oh, it didn't work. Oh, thank God I didn't put a dick pic or something. But I mean, it was like, you know, it was like,
Thank
I was
God.
curious. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Oh,
Yeah. No. dick.
okay. Hey, but hey, listen, you
Hey,
guys
this
are all
is-
amazing, and I hope you guys invite me
I
again.
know
I think
you
you're all
go in
terrific.
Florida, but like we will, like you know, if you piss someone off.
Yeah, I don't want to piss anybody off. I like you guys. But hey, then thank you for having me. If you got, like I said, you do this every Sunday.
Oh yeah. You'll be back. You'll be back.
Oh, please invite me. Take care, guys. It was really nice meeting everybody.
Take care, Johnny. You too.
Love
Johnny.
you, Jeff. I'll talk to me during the week, man. Love you.
I will. Yeah, I'll give you a call.
Also, I'm back now.
Hey,
Oh no, her bottle of wine are
Bye,
back.
Nana.
we lost one, we gained one.
Talk to me about that scampi. Oh,
It was delicious.
talk to me about it.
It was.
Describe it. I want
There
to.
was garlic. There was shrimp. There was scamping.
Was it garlicky?
Scamping.
That scamping. Was it garlicky? Did you use
It
garlic?
was so garlicky and shrimpy and scampy.
Garlic should definitely be in scampi. Oh my
And
God.
the noodles.
Oh,
were
definitely, yeah.
right.
Isn't that the whole point of scampi? It has garlic in it.
Yeah,
butter.
Wine, lemon
Right,
juice,
definitely parsley
shrimp.
and shrimp. Yeah,
There's not a lot to it.
Butter.
Garlic, butter.
Very,
Oh,
very simple.
so we're talking about brain and head transplants, but really the question was about replacing parts on a car.
You know.
Did we switch this one up again?
No, we're not talking about replacing parts on a human, which is what we did. It's replacing parts on a car. When does it stop being the same
We
car? But
did start with the car, and then we were relating it to human bodies, and then
exactly, yeah. That's what we
I'm
do.
still going with once you get past 50%, it's not the same car. Whether it's the motor or the exterior or shit that doesn't matter.
What if?
Yeah.
Okay, Amanda, but what if as you take those parts off the car,
Mhm.
you clean them up and you build a new car with them?
It's the same parts.
Which one is the original car?
They're twins. You just had twins. Congratulations.
You just created
No.
something from nothing, Jeff.
I mean, I would just say it's a new car. I mean, it's if you got two different cars, then you've got a different car. Because
Two
at
different cars.
most, you can have 50% of the car in, like, if that makes sense, before it becomes a different car.
I agree with that.
Makes sense.
So if you actually do 50% of a human transplant, is it?
The right side, left side, top or bottom.
I would cut
As
it
we
in pizza
previously
slices.
discussed,
Actually,
the brain is
I would
the
cut it in
key
pizza
to make a
slices.
person a person.
Are we talking about slicing infants again? Because I thought we were past that.
Was that last week?
so
No,
it was
this was last year.
A while ago.
last year. Yeah. Talk about if you had to, not because we like to. That's if you had to, you had no choice. Which way would you slice?
La, 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 la.
Okay, we're done with that. Next question. Where did we start? Who the hell started this?
Johnny.
Oh, Johnny did.
Who was second? Sarah, I think we're
Oh,
back.
I was, yeah.
Yeah, Sarah, we're back to you. 1 to 400.
323.
323.
It's funny, like it's
Okay.
just it's a random question. It's like it requires thought somehow.
I know.
Hard.
You know? I'm just like, hang on, I wasn't ready.
And we always get sidetracked.
Same number every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. They always get sidetracked, yeah. Which is the most amazing part of it, you know.
That's the best part of the whole thing. Yeah. I don't think questions don't even matter. It's where we go from there. That really counts. Okay, that's a long one. You're an eyewitness to a crime. A man has robbed a bank, but instead of keeping the money for himself, he donates it to a poor orphanage that can now afford to feed, clothe, and care for its children. You know who committed the crime. If you go to the authorities, hold on, let me finish. If you go to the authorities with the information, there's a good chance the money will be returned to the bank, leaving a lot of kids in need. What do you do?
I fucking do not
I
report the man.
did
100% do not report the man.
Oh no, I don't report him either. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, what man?
Who
What man
would
are we
I
talking about?
report? For what?
Fucking,
I
I'm
see nothing.
pro Peter Pan. You know?
I mean,
Can
he's
I
just
be a
Robin
jerk
Hood right
lawyer
now.
for a
Oh, Robin
second?
Hood. I think you
Do
meant.
it.
He's just
I
Robin
The
Hood.
accessory after the fact.
Be a
As
jerk
long,
lawyer.
as long as it will never come back to the fact that I actually know something.
Oh,
I
well,
would
yeah.
not
See, does
report it.
anybody know where the money landed? Because the thing is, at the end of the day, if the cops know the money landed at the orphanage, it doesn't matter how it got there. They're not going to keep it.
Going
So
back.
really, you're just going to get this guy in trouble is all you're, which I'm not saying. So it might be worth getting him in trouble because maybe he can then pay restitution to the orphanage because
Well, you know,
he
I
totally
said do not
scammed him.
report the guy, right? Yeah.
I'd go either way.
And I think I
if the
said,
stole were
what
marked,
guy are we talking about and what money?
Oh, sorry. I wouldn't report the robber.
What
My
robber?
question is, do they know the orphanage got
what do
the
you mean?
stolen money?
I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about, Sarah. I didn't see a robber or a crime.
were the bills marked?
Where were
Because
you
if those bills
yesterday,
were
Beth?
marked, then they're gonna know where the
They're going to go back
bills
to the
ended
bank.
up, and it's eventually gonna come back to me that I know about this guy. So
Now, as
Yeah,
somebody
but
who
you
works,
can, you can be like, you know, I was in shock. I don't remember seeing anything. Like, it was like,
as somebody who works for a bank,
Oh, right.
the
Oh,
bills
And was
are in
temporarily a
order.
millionaire,
They
right?
come in.
son of a.
So I was technically a more than a millionaire for
What- why don't
a
you
few
send
short hours.
so we can all like enjoy remotely?
But yeah, so like the bills, they are a sequential order. So that's something that, like, especially if it's like a large amount of money, that's going to be flagged to the FBI. Big bills get scanned, like checked, and so on and so forth. So, and that's why you see a lot of times, you know, it's 20, 30 years
actually, what I
before.
might do instead is tell the guy like, "Hey, I'm gonna report you, but like, make your way to like some foreign
Non-extradition
country
co-
that doesn't extradite to the U.S."
So,
And
like,
after he does that, then I will, tell them.
Now, see, I would
you get in trouble
report.
by not
I
reporting.
would report,
You
but
do like 30 years for not reporting this person. Is that what you're saying?
Huh?
Oh, will I, in this case, do jail time for not reporting this person?
I mean, I think if you know, you can be charged with like accessory after the fact or something like that. No,
Yeah.
lawyer.
I
But
don't
only
know
if they
though.
know, only if they,
Children.
I mean, yes, you can, but only like you would technically be an accessory after the fact. But
Mm.
actually, no. Well, no. If you're just an eyewitness, no. If you're concealing anything or you're helping hide the person,
Eyewitness.
also don't fact. I mean, you can fact check me. I'm not a criminal lawyer. Let the
I'm
record
getting
state.
afraid now.
I haven't practiced criminal law in a long time. But yeah, no. Unless you're hiding the person and somehow perpetuate the hiding of the crime, you're not an accessory after the fact. You're just a witness. If the cops ask you about it and you lie, then you become an accessory after the fact.
Yeah,
Right.
because then you're
But
obstructing
even
the
so,
investigation,
if I'm
right?
a witness, who can decide whether or not I'm lying about not seeing it?
Lie detectors.
The jury, the
Yeah.
trier of fact.
Lie
But the
detectors
jury
are
doesn't know about
unreliable.
my memory problems.
I'm going to
I've
call
been
my good
drinking
friend
for
Rachel
so
to get me
long.
out of it.
I've been drinking. Just bring your
I
bottle of
was
wine.
high that
Just bring your
day.
bottle of wine and you'll be fine.
This is my emotional support line. I need
Emotional support bottle. Thank you.
Let me just take a sip and then I'll answer your questions, jury.
Now, guys, I would report him, but that would also draw attention to the orphanage that he gave the money to.
Yeah, exactly.
That then people would like do the whole
Well, and
the-
that's
the
my whole question.
crowdfunding thing. So
Amanda has to say that though. 'cause she works for the
Oh,
bank.
I like Amanda. See, Amanda's like, yes, people will
What'd you say, Will?
people will replace the stolen money with their own money
Oh,
for more
that's
people.
Oh,
Point.
that's good.
fantastic
Yeah.
point. It'll bring
I like
attention to that, like,
PR. It's a good
need.
PR
Those people
boost.
aren't shitty.
I mean, that's cool and all, but this money that was taken from the bank, right?
mhm.
That's cool and all, but
Who is it hurting? That
No,
it's
no,
gone?
what they took it out of your bank account.
How well no, but how many
It's
bank
not in
accounts?
my bank account, I'll tell you that right now.
FDIC's got you covered.
And they might crowdfund this guy's bail because he was basically
Right.
just corporate Robin Hood, you
I'm
know?
saying, right?
Now,
Yep.
guys, just the FDIC, the $250,000. That's aggregate. That's total. That's not $250,000 per account.
damn it.
Right.
So
right.
if you ever have more
But
than
each individual,
250,000,
and if you're married, you've got to be careful about those rules. You got to diversify your banks if you're rolling with a lot of cash that you've got in banks.
See, this is why I feel like I don't have to worry about this coming from my bank account.
This is also why I said I wanted like two experienced siblings, older probably.
Ooh,
Teach me
that's a good
shit.
point. Those two, I do have two siblings. I need to talk to them about being better about this. They're gonna teach me about banks.
I'm gonna go talk to my fake older siblings for a while. I'll be back.
We're done with that? Sounds like,
I think
sounds like we're all done with that.
sorry.
All right.
Are we annoying you?
Me?
Why do you care about how Jeff feels?
Because fuck you, Jeff.
Fuck Jeff.
Oh, good. Thank God we're all acting normal again.
This is all
All right,
going back in the super
No,
too.
you know, Sarah, you understand. I've been doing this for a year.
Are we done now? The
I've been doing this for a year.
Like,
If
are we
I got
done?
annoyed by this shit at this point, I'm dumb for keep doing it. This is just fun for me.
I feel like the last person whose mood you should be worried about is Jeff's.
You got to remember, I also invited every person here, so
That's true. You knew
He
exactly.
gets what he gets.
I know what I'm in for when I started the show.
Hey, Pirving, what?
I'm in
what's
charge
your
of guest relations.
phenomenon?
Yeah,
I'll give you time. I'll give you time. Ooh.
Oh, the original.
Yeah.
And cheese, because of course cheese. You don't eat Triscuits without
wouldn't.
cheese.
Yeah, that'd be
That's
weird.
just
Like that's not,
that's just
I
torture.
assumed cheese was involved.
I also
It'd
let
be
me show
weird if
you
you
who I
weren't eating
have
cheese.
staring at me. Give me a second. If I can figure this out. I am tech.
Is it the
What
dog from the photo?
Puppy.
It's the dog from the photo, guys.
Dougie.
Oh,
Oh,
Give me that
dog
cheese.
from the pictures.
Yeah, as Zoe.
You think she would still try to bite me if I pet her again?
Yes.
Okay.
do.
Yeah.
Checking.
No,
It only
who's-
happened
She's
once.
like, just give me the cheese. She
Yeah.
drools on me. It's so gross.
Jeff, no,
What if I had cheese?
bite you?
I'm so
She's nice to
happy.
me.
Thank you.
Zoe, also known as Clarice, would not bite you.
No, that's me. That's not. Yeah,
No.
what? That's-
Clarice. I'm gonna put that up my name again. I can. No one knows what we're talking about.
Pop it up.
You know what we're talking about. Nana, you were fucking there. It was
I
your mug.
know. I know. I want you to pop it on there.
All right. So Nana had a. Do you have it somewhere? Nana had a mug. You still have it. I'm asking you.
I'm supposed to have a mug. What mug you want? Which one? Hold on.
Your
What are we
Rudolph mug.
I
Your
didn't realize
Rudolph
I
mug.
was moving for this.
You can get your Rudolph mug though and show them.
Oh, okay, hold on. Oh,
You know where it is.
I do.
Don't
I
get
do.
it if it's
Hold
far
on.
away.
I'm getting
Oh
it.
shit! What have I started now?
I also want the sippy cup back.
I want the sippy cup
I
back
want the
too. I don't
sippy
know why
cup.
she gave that up, but
Too hard to clean, apparently.
well, anyway, I'm gonna tell the story while she looks so it doesn't last forever. Nana has a mug with Rudolph on it, and there's also like a female deer, right? Or reindeer, whatever. And we were all trying to figure out who that was in the mug, and then we realized that Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, like cartoon from 50 years ago, had this character, and we didn't know the name, so we looked it up. Oh, there it is. Thanks, good timing. So we have this little deer, like right next to Rudolph.
Yeah, I remember.
Aw.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
And that's Rudolph's girlfriend or whatever.
It's lava.
Is
And
it
so
Bella?
when we looked
She
it
said
up,
lover.
No, I said
Rudolph's
lava.
no, lava. It's
Lava.
Rudolph's lava.
See that character.
You're saying lover with a hard
Just do
R.
it for me, Nana. Just do it for me.
What am I doing?
The name again. What did you say?
Lava.
I thought
That's
she
what I
was
wanted.
called
So we looked it up, and it said that her name was Zoe. No, sorry,
Oh,
Clarice.
Clarice,
Clarice.
yeah.
I
Clarice.
was so confused just as who the
Yeah.
fuck.
Clarice.
I remember that
Sometimes,
because
though-
like, when he went missing,
Hold on.
like her family and his family were looking for him.
Exactly. It said her name was Clarice, but then it said sometimes referred to as Zoe.
That's weird.
Because sometimes when a bitch is named Clarice, she's
Are
also
the lambs screaming, Clarice? That's all I can think.
He's like,
Do you
"Is
hear
it
them,
me?"
Clarice? Can you hear the lambs?
Wait, no, wait. What are female does?
Doe.
Mm-hmm.
that's-
Doe
Go a deer.
Doe
Doe is
deer.
named
A female
Clarice.
deer.
But that's a regular deer. What about reindeer? What are female reindeers called?
No,
There's
there's
the
no
rain
does.
doe.
Yeah,
No
reindeers
A
are-
rain
Oh,
doe.
It's so cute if it were a
Rainbow.
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 Where you
That, by the way,
talking
was
about that
episode
rainbow?
6 of Karaoke Host Q&A. Episode 6. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. It's a good episode. 7 was better though when Eddie shaved his legs and everybody made fun of him.
Should I
just kinda
put this
plugging old
down
episodes.
now?
Yes, you can put it down now. Yeah, unless you want to drink out of it.
Yeah, I think you should do that too.
You missed the
You
sippy.
just pour your wine right into it. Yeah.
I was really enjoying drinking from
Homage.
the bottle, but also
I did just finish.
Sorry, Clarice.
I did just finish rewatching episode 7 where Eddie shaved his legs, and it's hilarious.
The first leg took an
I'm gonna
hour
have
and the
to go
second
back
leg
and
was
watch
5
this.
minutes.
Did you
Episode-
shave?
Episode
Did you go
7.
straight
Rachel.
to razor with full hair, or how did it go?
Oh
What
yeah,
was the
he went
progression?
straight. Yes,
Yeah, but
exactly.
everyone gave me shit because I'm used to, shaving my face, which you have to do different directions, and everyone told me I was.
He was, ladies, he was shaving down.
Oh God, come
Yeah,
on,
with
dude.
faces.
Rookie move.
Did you at least see? I would have at least come at it with clippers first and shorten that shit up.
But he didn't though. He just
He
suffered.
did. Okay.
No, he didn't.
No,
No,
I
he did
thought
not.
about it.
Oh, okay.
No, he suffered through it. It was fine.
He suffered through it like a man.
Can we
It's
wax
actually-
those legs in August?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
It won't be the first time, but we're doing below the knee because my upper thighs are very sensitive. I've done,
Yeah.
It's at my
That's
first
half of the fun.
and my first rodeo. I mean, we're looking
The brutality that we go through with getting our Brazilian waxes, giving birth and shit.
I just say go back to beaver it up.
we looked in 2 places to get my asshole waxed.
Yeah. And what'd you find?
I'm gonna do it eventually.
Yeah.
Not on camera, obviously, but
On video, yeah.
Too?
Not
Jeff's
on
gonna,
video.
Jeff's gonna be in the room.
Sometimes I forget this is being recorded. Just gonna say.
You say I'm gonna be in the room.
Jeff,
Hey.
you're on the spot.
I'm on most of the episodes, and I like to forget.
You know what, Eddie? Whatever. Like if you need me in the room to shoot video, I don't give a shit. You don't scare me.
Oh.
This is for a web series, ma'am. I need him
We can
in the
do
room.
karaoke, host Q&A on the spot. Like that'd be fantastic. We'd literally be on the spot too.
I'll bring my emotional support wine, and we'll be good.
All right, I'll do that for you if you take the video of me crying when I get my tattoo.
Okay.
All right, good. We're together.
Can you get the tattoo of the Chinese character leg on your leg? Or better on your arm?
No, I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna get some stupid.
Can you just get the word rain, Joe? Just across your chest, or your
Trust me. Trust me. It's gonna be funny enough as it is. All right. I don't need to get anything fucked up on my
It
body.
doesn't hurt that bad.
I just don't understand whether or not you're gonna get the Rain Joe tattoo.
Oh, I should do that. That should be like on the. And I'll get it in there somewhere. Yeah.
With Clarice's face,
Yeah. Yeah.
right there.
Like the original OG bitch.
It'll
Yeah.
be blended in somewhere over here. Maybe up here. I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll be a surprise.
Excited.
No, seriously though, I don't know about anybody else, but like I have this whole idea, and I keep trying to think of like Easter eggs I can fucking hide in it, which is I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
Oh,
But
I
I
fun idea.
I like that.
love it. I'm like, oh, what
How
can I
many
put
Easter
here?
eggs
What can
have
I?
you figured out so far for it?
Oh, I have a few. I'm not going to talk about them. I want people to find them.
Because they're Easter eggs.
Like,
You can't talk about it.
number-wise,
Is
Yeah,
there gonna be a
yeah,
whole
I know.
sleeve? Like I feel like this is whole sleeve material.
So here's the thing. I started to like create something in my mind, and I started off with a shoulder, and now it's half sleeve.
Really?
How many eggs?
Yeah, don't
Few.
tell us what the eggs are, but how many?
There's probably right now 4.
Oh, you can do more with the half sleeve.
No, I can totally do
I
more.
would
but,
like-
of course I can do more. But like right now, I started off small, and now it's like half a sleeve at this point, which I'm not sure about.
I would like at least 4 eggs that I would know right off the bat.
Do you want me to actually make them eggs, Nana? Would that be easier to find for you?
Like toga
No,
peas,
don't
Can
make
you
it-
just drop
don't
some
touch
Easter
them
eggs
at
in
half
there?
half eggs,
Right?
Yeah.
Is that Megan?
like little toga peas. You know the Pokemon toga pea where it's like sitting in an egg all the time, legs sticking out the bottom.
Oh, you know what? You should throw in like the tiniest QR code. And that way, ooh, I think I like this.
Do we
idea.
scan him?
Throw in like the tiniest QR code. And that way you can
Oh my
change
God.
it's always going to go to the same destination, but you can change whatever that destination is. At
That's
any
such a
point.
great idea.
Right?
You can make
Yeah,
it
but I
go to
wanna
our Twitch
scan
page.
you.
Fucking do it.
I'll
Make
think
it go
about
to our
that. That's
Twitch
a great
page.
idea. I didn't think about that. That's good.
QR
Those wouldn't
tattoos
have
are a
to
really
be-
great idea.
What's
Guys,
that?
I will say that my
I'm not gonna be
lower
drunk when I
back
do it,
my lower back tramp stamp does look like a freaking barcode.
but can you scan it?
Hysterical. You know what?
You
I'm
could
no-
turn it into one. Go get it like updated and turn it
When I
into
go,
one.
you can go too, and you can turn it into something like that.
I
Just
feel
make
like
sure that you can
somebody.
actually scan it. I saw a QR code on a gun once and it didn't work.
On a gun?
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the last thing. you
Like
want
as not part of its price sticker, like it was just like part of the paint.
It was carved into the metal barrel. It was weird.
It was a carved. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
like a hardcore.
I feel like I've seen like people put QR codes on their body for payment from whoever the QR code was
Oh.
from. Oh wait, no, that's not what I've seen. I've seen somebody who like really loved a snack, and then they got the QR code for that tattooed.
Eddie,
And
why
then
don't you
whenever they
get a
went
barcode
under
of
the
your
thing, it
OnlyFans?
was like that's my favorite thing. It's very stupid.
Interesting.
OnlyFans barcode, Eddie. This is a great idea.
Should I get it as a tramp stamp?
OnlyFans.
Should I get it
Just
as
put
a
it like on the back of your neck, and people can
OnlyFans.
or wherever. I don't care where you put it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you're going with me anyway, right? I mean,
Yeah. Did you find an artist? Because there's one I know
I
of
found a
that-
place. Yeah.
Where?
The Boston tattoo one that Eva linked.
You're back.
Which one? In Medford?
Either one is fine. She went to the
Method.
one. Yeah,
Is it Sam Method? Or Method?
either one. They both look like they have good artists, but I'll
Found
figure
it.
it out.
Medford kid.
Still working on it.
There's
Still
a
working on the design.
there's a place in Blackstone. I know it's like a little far, but my family gets tattooed there all the time. He does amazing work, and we get discounts because we go so
Well,
often.
clearly though, I'm
The
gonna have
family
to go, like,
discount. I
5
like
times.
it. The
mom-
extended family. That's
my mom's
awesome.
Covered. My sister's covered. My other sister has a shit ton, and he just
That is one thing. So I'm down in Virginia Beach now, and there are so many more tattoo. Like there's a lot of tattoo down here, which is awesome.
coming down to Virginia Beach.
Did you get
I don't
one?
know if there are a lot of, I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of artists. I haven't seen, I mean, but it's just people generally. There's just a lot more tattoo, a lot of sleeves, a lot of legs. I don't know. What do you call a leg?
I think it's leg.
Legs.
It's not a
Yeah.
lead.
Well, I was gonna say I have a leg sleeve I want to do.
Right.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Pant
A
leg.
Design
stocking?
that shit. Let's go.
I want
Stocking.
like
They're
I
called
like it.
stockings.
It's a
Well,
stocking. There you
this
go.
is the one I want to finish the one I started, and like I really, really, really need to do it. Where the fuck is it?
All right, let's go. We're going together.
Fuck, where's my favorite?
Every session, we're gonna just book together at the same time.
I think there's
What?
one or two
I have
really
a-
good
I have a
tattoo
music-
artists in Baltimore.
Oh, that's cool.
So this is
Oh,
going.
nice.
It's going on my whole arm, and I'm gonna get lyrics to "Live Like You Were Dying." Right
Oh,
there.
you're doing the arm first.
Yeah, my full arm. Like
Okay, yeah.
started. Jesus,
Right, right.
Christ, do the
Yes.
thing.
Just
Fine.
break your arm and show us.
I started it. Here we go. There we go.
There you
There we
go.
go.
You can do it.
Like, I don't know how to start. I'm sorry, guys. It's a new body. I'm still getting used.
I'm glad you remembered you
Still
had
getting
legs.
used to it.
You had a
Transplant
head
last
transplant.
week.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next question. We got 2 more left. Yeah, 2 more questions. And then the bonus, whatever we're calling it anymore. It's not even a question anymore. It's always just a fun thing. Anybody shout a number. I don't care.
78.
71.
All right. Those are the last 2 questions. What'd you say? 78 and 171?
Sure.
All right. We'll do Megan's first. 171. Eddie, don't forget your number. 'Cause I will.
It was 78.
Okay, good. Remember that, Rachel.
You're
You're in
78.
charge. You're in charge of the show, Rachel. Remember that.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna get tattooed on my arm.
Like I said,
Uh,
I'm the archetypal oldest bossy child. I'm on it.
I know. I gave you that. I gave you that role of the show. It's because I missed you doing that to me in person. Being
Yeah.
archetypal.
So wait, I will schedule a trip to Boston for some really like COVID friendly karaoke.
Yeah, we don't have that yet.
I'm vaccinated now, so yay.
Me too.
Yay.
We don't have COVID friendly karaoke yet, but we will hopefully soon. I'll let you know when, because that'd be fantastic. After somebody uses the are you fucking kidding me?
Is it about transplants?
About snails.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Which
So,
is it snail
so I'm gonna read the
transplants?
question. It's the
Snail-
same fucking
snail
thing we
shell
just been talking.
transplants?
No, it's the same question we were just talking about. After somebody uses the transporter in Star Trek, are they the same person, or does reconstituting them out of different molecules mean they're a different person, and the original version ceases to exist?
So from cars to people.
Maybe we should save this for another night.
Yeah.
So I have
I
a
think
question. So
We
I am
kinda
not
talked
somebody
about
who
it already.
watched Star Trek.
What?
I never really watched Star Trek. Is it kind of the same idea as Willy Wonka, the thingy,
Like breaks you down
Transporter,
into
yeah.
nothing and then
the
like
transporter?
puts you
Yeah.
No,
over
I
there.
mean I know not Star Trek as a general like.
The
I
one
know
with-
that is not like Willy Wonka, but like the transporter thing, because that's my. I'm just picturing. Was it Veruca who like decided to climb in there and
It was Mike TV. He went under the
Mike
thing.
TV? That's right. Yeah.
The
Yeah,
one
it's
turns
the
into a
same
grape or something, right?
concept.
Same concept. Okay.
It
Yeah.
was like this blue. He went to the chocolate tube, Veruca salt. Fuck, I'm like mixing up the new and the old.
Veruca ate the gum and turned into a big blueberry.
Turned
No,
into a
that
big
was
Yeah.
blueberry,
Violet
yes.
Beauregard. Violet,
Oh, that was Violet Beauregard because she was always
Violet
chewing the
Beauregard.
gum.
Oh,
Right,
'cause
right,
she
right,
was
right, right.
purple, right?
Yeah.
And Violet, right.
Right.
Anyway, sorry.
All right, Rachel, what was the other number?
78.
Oh, I wouldn't remember. 78. Where do you want to travel the most? That's easy. Where do you want to travel the most that you've never been?
Australia.
Fuck you. No way.
Europe.
None of us want to
Northern
go there,
Europe.
do we? Nobody really
I would
wants
go
to
to
go
Australia 1,000%.
1,000 ways to die.
New
Australia.
Zealand. Although
Oh.
I really should go with my one that I always say, the Galapagos Islands.
You should
Mm.
say that.
If you go to Australia, I would recommend going to Melbourne rather
Never
than any other
go
part
to
of
Australia.
Why not go to Australia?
Have we
My
learned
best friend
nothing in
Meg,
the last
one of-
17 weeks?
I have friends that live
I've
in
heard.
I survived. It's okay. You can survive.
I just don't want to get
Go
koala
there.
chlamydia. Oh, that's
Koala
a
chlamydia.
koala
Koala.
chlamydia.
Koala-mydia.
Koala. I don't know how you spell that. Koalidia?
Do you know how? I was like, do you know how?
What? Is this a thing?
Was it
Replace the
Oh, yeah,
claw.
koala
Is this a
bears,
thing
yeah.
or just being funny?
no, koala bears.
Koalas are rampant
Koala-
with chlamydia.
Oh,
They are.
They
really?
really are.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a real thing.
Not kidding.
More clap than
I
a
didn't know.
bamboo
They, like-
full of koalas.
They're really dumb and have a lot of STDs.
Oh my gosh.
They're the original sorority sisters.
Learning so
Yeah.
much.
That's why I thought they were just high all the time from eucalyptus leaves.
I mean, yeah, but they're also like they can't eat
Oh, they got
eucalyptus
chlamydia.
leaves unless they're attached to a branch because
Oh.
they don't understand that it's not food.
So
or
if
that
they
it
let
is
go,
food.
they fall and die.
Yeah,
And then everything that eats them gets
they
chlamydia.
fall out of trees and they make weird
Huh.
noises.
I feel like we
Yeah.
talked about this the last time Paul was on too, right?
Koala
It would
video.
be cool to go to Tasmania to see some Tasmanian devils.
Thank
That'd
you.
be fun.
Amanda.
I
But
had
they
to
don't
spell
look like
that right.
the cool Looney Tunes.
Yes.
How'd
No,
Jeff
but they
spell it?
still look cool. They look
I
like
didn't.
No, I
Who
spelled it
knows?
wrong.
Who knows? It was not right.
Oh yeah, no,
That was me.
yeah, it's not with an eye.
I don't blame me. I didn't spell it wrong
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh.
this time.
I don't know where I would travel because there's so many places I haven't been that I want to go.
Right?
don't even know
it's
where I
really
would
it's an
choose.
enticing question.
Can I
There's
say
so
The
everywhere?
most,
many.
though. Like travel the most. You can go
All right.
anywhere in the planet or out of the planet, I guess.
How
if you
about
will.
like where
I was gonna say out of
the-
the planet,
where
like-
don't you want to travel to?
I never want to
know.
go back to the South again.
what,
Like to the south of
what
the United
constitutes the
States?
South.
Correct. I don't know. I think anything south of
New York.
South Carolina.
No, but there are so many
Really?
Like,
places
are you
that
talking about
cool,
in
like-
this country or
Yeah,
just like
Yeah, I
south
think he's
all
talking
the way
about
down
in
to the
the-
south
No.
pole?
In this like the southeast of this country. I mean, Florida. I go to Florida, but
I'd say anything like below South Carolina is considered south because that's when it starts to get weird.
right. I mean, I've been there. I
No,
lived there.
even South Carolina's a little
But
bit
go
weird.
to
I spent a lot of
Louisiana,
time
North
man.
Carolina's
New Orleans
pretty
is
fucking
the
weird, too.
shit.
New
All right, so,
Orleans
yes.
is the shit. Like their jazz,
Yes,
like
New
New Orleans
Orleans.
Jazz Fest is the fucking best, in
Austin,
my
I
opinion.
haven't
Best,
been
I would go to
best
New
music
Orleans.
festival I've ever been to.
I want to
Sure.
go see all the witch things in South Carolina, Louisiana.
New Orleans.
What about Salem? It's right there.
It's not.
Not
It's
the
not
same.
the same. It's different
I've
witches.
never. Okay, so
Yeah.
I've never been. I don't
It
know
is.
what's there.
It is different with
It is
Yeah.
different witches. It's
It's different magic and there's voodoo and shit.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Whole
mhm.
other, whole nother practice.
New Orleans is awesome.
Voodoo and hoodoo.
Yeah, it-
and
it
all
really
sorts
is.
of weird
Actually
shit.
have
They
never
let
been
you
to
walk
New Orleans.
around
Terrible.
with booze.
Yeah,
I
right.
Girl, you know it smells like shit though. It smells like
Oh,
shit everywhere.
it does. They call
Oh,
it.
yeah, but
so
you don't
our
care.
current,
70
our
Fucking
current
gross,
nanny used to
disgusting
live there,
everywhere.
and she says they called it the soup. Like when it rains, the street, they just kind of call
Ew.
it the soup. Yeah,
Soup.
yeah.
That's
That is
awesome.
like that's so gross.
Yeah, it's
Keep
gross.
going.
gross.
Is that where you
But
al-
it's
Gonna do
like,
this.
don't wear flip flops. Wear your boots.
is that
Oh.
is that where you also catch koala media?
Yes, koala media.
I'm just gonna keep doing
Koala
this all night
media.
now.
New Orleans, the soup,
Um,
the puke soup.
I want to go to Machu Picchu.
Oh,
Yeah, brings it back to the llamas too.
Right.
llamas.
Llamas are so
Those
cute.
llamas.
They always look like they're smiling. It's just so it's
It's because they're
adorable.
trying to kill you.
Right. They're trying to
fine.
bring you.
Just bring me a little bit of joy through your smile first.
Well, they're trying
That-
to lure you closer so they can spit on you.
Yeah.
So a
they do-
llama
they
spit
do-
on my
they do-
mother-in-law once.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
spit
llamas are
a
not very
lot.
nice. I think I kind of really want to go to Amsterdam and Iceland,
Go to Amsterdam. but I
Iceland
bet
was
those
fun.
places are both cool.
Yeah,
London.
yeah.
It's like a whole
Amsterdam
tour.
is dope.
Go to all the places. I want to go
Yeah.
to all the places.
London's
Is it-
fine. It's nice. It's fine. Amsterdam is dope.
I
Like,
loved
it's
Amsterdam.
just like a dope place. So
Prague is really
chill.
cool. Might I recommend
I've
Prague?
heard that. I've never
Prague.
been.
It's
yeah.
cool. Get the
Every-
I've never been
Tridelnik.
to Europe, and I've been to Australia, but I've never been to Europe, and it's just kind of it bugs me that I really want to go to Europe.
Every time you
So
guys
so both Prague and Amsterdam are like, are you also East Coast? Megan? Yeah. So like they're easy enough to get to.
Yeah.
And they're
And-
both chill spot, like
Yeah,
chill spots.
Yeah.
Like people are so friendly,
Mhm. Iceland Air used to do a stopover special.
They still do
Do
it.
they still do it? Like
It's
so
like
and so
it's
you can
changed a little bit.
yeah. One of my
now.
favorite trips ever, my now husband and I, we were dating at the time, but we went to Amsterdam, Prague, Amsterdam, Iceland.
Nice.
Ooh.
I was a little irritated because by the time we got to Iceland, we were so
Exhausted.
hungover from the travel of Amsterdam that basically we stayed in our hotel room.
Mhm.
But Iceland looks really cool. I want to go back. I want to go back like in June some year. So the
Yeah.
days are super long. I do not want
They
to go in
used to
November,
have-
which is when I went last time.
Iceland used
Iceland
to
is
have amazing
super expensive.
music. Iceland used to have like
Music
the best
festivals.
music festivals. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. I don't know, like they can't do it now, obviously, but like
It'll
I
be
do
back.
want to plan a trip that's going to be like around that.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know,
That's
oh,
cool.
sorry.
Yeah. There's a
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dip
music
cruise.
festivals.
There's a 30-day cruise that goes from Boston to like Iceland to Greenland all the way over to Amsterdam and
Oh,
then back again.
cool.
And it's quick. It doesn't like it's not like 5 days at sea. It's like one night overnight at sea, and then you're somewhere, and then
Oh.
overnight again you're somewhere, and you go all the way
Nice.
to Europe and back. It's like 30 days, but it's also like 30
Well,
grand.
what you're saying is karaoke.
Oh, well,
Awesome.
That's not as
No, it's
nice.
like no, it's not that much, but it's close though. It's like it's super expensive.
yeah.
I mean, that would be expensive.
Well, so like I'm just gonna throw in like a pro tip since we like not everybody, but like a lot of people are now getting to like work from home. We can still be eligible to go to digital nomad cruises and digital nomad like destinations because before COVID happened, this was like a big thing and a lot of places all over the world like catered to it. So where it won't cost 30 grand, but you're gonna hang out with like a bunch of people that like live all over the world and
They're
No.
just living out of they're living
work.
off working from home kind of thing,
Yeah.
but not at home. You're working from all over the
Wherever.
world. Yeah.
That's basically
Yeah.
yeah,
Nope.
yeah. As long as like
Well, it's
you
like
have
the old people
connectivity
who
and they're like
cruise.
guaranteeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yep.
Cruise into a
guaranteeing
nursing
like
home.
Wi-Fi. They do that for nursing homes.
Some
have,
old
like-
people will do a cruise instead of a nursing home
Like forever. They just live on a ship.
because your meals are covered and
dope.
like
Yeah,
I
that's
love
awesome. They just
that.
until
just
you're
live
like
ship to ship,
so
yeah.
until you need medical care.
What is the minimum? I was just gonna say, what's the minimum age to qualify?
no, you could do it as long as you're like an assisted living thing. Instead of
That's what I'm
living in
for
there. It's
now,
like,
but like,
right?
you can still take care of yourself, but you're like on a cruise ship getting all your meals and shit paid for. Like it's
Mhm.
yeah, that'd be great. That's what I want to do. I'm old. I'm ready. I'm
You
ready
got a
now.
chef and a housekeeper for your
You got
little
everything you need.
20 square feet.
Yeah. Who cares where
Yeah.
you sleep? Like you could just sit on the deck all day.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, exactly.
Paul, are you muted? It looks like you're trying to talk and I can't hear you.
I think she's talking about Tracy. Oh nah nah.
No, Paul.
What's my name? Oh nah nah.
Can't hear
Wait,
you.
Paul, are you talking?
Huh?
He is talking. We
Oh,
can't
you're
hear him.
double muted then.
How's he
I
double?
heard
muted?
my name.
Oh,
Sometimes your computer can be muted without Zoom being
Oh,
muted.
right.
sorry. Thought you were like
love
talking.
my
You're
name.
just fun to sing about.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh nah nah.
Any better?
What's my name?
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
There you
that's better.
are.
That's
That
better.
explains a lot.
Have you been talking the whole time?
Pablo,
We've been
yeah,
ignoring
yeah,
you?
yeah. Oh, Pablo, yeah.
In my defense, I was asking my friend about what she liked about Iceland.
No, it's
Yeah.
cool. We were actually talking to Paul.
It's related to your thing.
You know what's like the most amazing thing
Bless you.
about
Thank you.
Iceland and like Budapest and like other countries that have natural hot springs? They live a life where it's just expected that they spend like their evenings or like their weekends in natural hot springs.
I'm down with that. I'm down with that
Right?
expectation.
Right?
That's
Oh.
I could
fantastic.
get on board.
Right?
Nothing wrong with that.
I want to go to the
There's
hot
no
springs
here.
instead of a nursing home.
Or having a
Right?
sauna.
Is that what, Paul, is that what, were
readily
you talking
available.
about, like your destination being a
Budapest is a
nursing
good
home the whole
spot
time?
if people haven't been there yet. Go to Budapest. Sorry.
We were like, where do you want to travel to most that you've never been? And Paul's been trying
Oh.
to tell us the entire time a nursing
Oh
home.
yeah, you were on mute the whole time. Sorry, Paul.
Meals paid for,
raised your
karaoke
eye.
all the time.
You raised your
Perfect.
eyebrows a few times, so I thought you were like agreeing with like. I thought you were just being part of it by your eye language.
I was.
He was actually trying to speak and we couldn't hear him. Paul, go ahead. You have the floor.
No, I mean, I agree with
nursing.
everything that's been said. I think this nursing home idea is fantastic. Yeah. No, I was gonna say, Jeff, on your nursing home cruise, when you're ready to tap out, you just jump in with the sea snails. You're good to go.
Exactly.
All
I
that.
need a swift ride home with the
My nursing
sea
home.
snails.
Is that like your final nursing home tour? Is that what we're
That's
calling
it.
this now?
That's it.
Great. Did
I
everybody
like
answer
it.
this question already?
Oh, I think going to the moon would be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
Really?
an option, but yeah.
I'm not sure it would be based on some of the conversations we've had in the past few weeks. Megan,
would
tell,
just
Like, what are
tell
you
Pablo
gonna-
about the
What
What are
moon.
you gonna do when you get there?
I would
Right.
do a space shuttle trip though. That'd be kind of cool.
The teeny tiny little capsule.
See, I could do a lot more on the moon than I could in orbit. I think orbit would be very claustrophobic.
Mm.
What would
What
you
are
do
gonna
on
do
the
on the
moon?
moon?
You gonna play football? Like what?
I'm gonna go to Tatooine. No? Yes?
You can't do that.
Yes.
It's not a real place.
The
There's
desert.
like
You're not a
there's
real
nothing
place.
established.
You're not a
really.
real
Tatooine.
No, that's
Should I
right.
go there? Is this
You're
a
not a
place
real
I want to
place,
be?
Rachel. Are we still fighting? It's been like 15 years. Like what?
That's how we do.
I
what
mean,
we
Jeff,
do.
you could just be better.
Yeah, I could be.
Oh, shit.
Why? What fun would that be?
Ooh.
Be
I
so
know
much
the
fun for the
pleasure
rest of
fuck
us.
you, Jeff.
Nice mug.
What
You're
fun would
not
it
a
be?
real
to be-
place.
What fun would it be to be better? That we couldn't fight like
I mean,
we
you
do.
wouldn't know because you can't.
I know. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, we
Am
definitely.
I that
kinder to
Rachel? Am I
you.
that older brother that you just want to kick around all the time?
Don't
Like, what's the
accept
thing?
that, yeah, right? Like, I don't know why you guys are limiting yourselves to kicking around younger siblings. Like, you can do it with the older ones too.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I just
I
always
said I
thought
wanted
that,
to
like,
be a
you know,
bossy younger one.
That's true. You're like
I always
Michelle
thought
from
that,
Full
like,
House.
you know, if I had an older sibling
I'm both
that
of
just
her.
experienced life,
Wait,
that I
what?
would be. I thought if I like had an older sibling who like had experienced life, that I would learn from them, and then I can just like kick them around.
That's not their purpose.
Did you say you wanted to be
They
like
have
Michelle
another
from Full
role.
House? Because that's what I heard.
Han, I'm gonna take. This doesn't work well.
Did I mishear you?
Can
Is
you
that-
hear us? Well, you like what did
Do I
you
sound
do?
more clear?
Did I mishear what you said though?
What did you
sounded
just
clearer
show us?
before. Her earbud. Her
No, you
Oh,
earbud.
my
sounded clearer
earbud.
before. No, your earbud was
Like,
fine.
if
Like,
that's
does
the ear,
does
can
it-
you
does it
still
sound
hear
more
us?
clear?
Yeah, no,
I
it
think
sounds
it
better
is
with the
clearer.
earbud.
It sounds better with the earbud.
It
Okay.
does. It does. Did
But you
not
can
say you
hear
wanted to be
either way. I'm very
from Full House?
confused about what that is.
Yeah, but there's like a little microphone in here too.
No, that's better. Much better.
Yeah, so I think the comment was Nana was Michelle from Full House.
Oh, that was not. I couldn't hear because everybody, two people were talking. at the
I
same
don't
time.
know who said it, but I think that's what was
I am both
basically
Michelle's
said.
from Full House.
And,
There's only
and yeah,
one
she said she's both of them.
character, right?
I
She
am
was-
Mary Kate, but
Yeah,
also
right.
a little
You're
bit
the
of
Olsen.
Ashley.
You're the Olsen twins.
I don't
Good.
want to be both of them. Do you want me to find the picture again?
No, don't show the picture. We'll,
I need to see that.
We don't
I
have.
love
enough
the
What picture are you
Olsen
trying to show?
twins.
You're gonna
They're
have to put.
amazing.
Yeah, show
They're
on your
kind of
screen.
amazing human beings, if we're honest. Can we? Is this okay? I've
Yeah.
missed the prior topic
You
discussions.
can say
about
that. You
them.
can say that. Go ahead.
I like them.
You say
Who?
whatever.
Mary
You want.
Kate and Ashley?
Yeah.
How are they doing nowadays?
They're billionaires. What are
I
you talking about?
don't know.
Yeah,
Could
I
they
know
not-
they have
like,
a lot of money, but like,
mentally?
They're
what
I
are they
mean, they're
doing?
people just
You
like
know?
us, so I'm sure they're messed
Yeah, but
up.
what are they doing?
They're like
Like, what are
fashion,
they doing?
like
They're
fucking.
sleeping with dudes that they're not.
No,
Are
no,
they
no,
like,
no,
you know,
no.
are
They're
they
not on
giving
their
back
level,
to the community?
but-
They're like fashion billionaires, like in the industry.
I
fashion.
mean, they gave back to the community in the 90s
they?
when
On
they
their
had
TV
all that
show.
spunk on Full House.
Yeah, at their
Yeah,
I
TV
think
show.
they did all their good works.
I think
decades
also
ago.
Yeah.
the fact that they've never not been in the media.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
That's a
No, no.
problem.
So the caption for this picture was, one looks like she knows when you die and one looks like she knows how you die.
Yeah,
Oh
both
my
of them,
god. Oh my
but
god.
younger. And with the "you got it, dude."
You got it,
Yeah.
dude.
Wait, what
Well,
are we
this is
talking
like
about?
one's younger by like, you know, like a couple
Megan, we've
minutes.
transitioned to
you
a
know.
Yeah, but
conversation
I'm
about
both
the
of them,
Olsen
so it
twins.
doesn't matter. We are one.
What?
We've transitioned to a conversation about the Olsen twins.
Okay.
Somehow,
Sounds
sure why.
right.
something about
They're
traveling to
technically
cities.
not
I don't know.
identical, actually. I
They're
think.
not
So,
identical. They're
This
just-
one,
Oh,
she
they're
knows-
actually not? They're
So
not
she-
identical
Fraternal.
One
twins?
of them
They're
is
fraternal.
taller than the other.
Oh, interesting.
she knows.
But
when
they're
you-
like, you know,
she
sorry,
knows
go
when
ahead.
you
Which one is
die.
she,
knows how
Eddie?
you die. I don't know.
Which is which?
I would say Mary Kay's on the
I say
left.
this is Mary Kate and that one's Ashley.
Yeah, that's what
feel
I
like
would
it's
say.
been-
Yep.
I feel like Ashley's always been a little bit.
They have their names tattooed on their faces. You don't know which was which.
I took an educated guess, but she
Yeah,
knows.
That was
she
also
knows-
my educated guess.
She knows when you die and she knows how you die.
Yeah,
I agree
yeah.
with that.
No, they,
looks-
yeah.
She looks
The
very.
poor
creepy.
Olsen
It's a-
twins.
I
It's
feel
a
like the one with
creepy-
the eyes more open knows how
And-
you die because she's like, the
Yeah.
fuck just happened to you?
And their other
And then the
sister
other one is just like,
is a witch.
It's 2022.
Well, I'm pretty sure
Whatever.
she did play a witch in a movie. Like,
It's
No, no,
20
no.
Is it?
No, no, no,
Is
no,
it
no, no, no.
2022?
I
When you
said in their
die.
other
Not us.
sister
Not
is a
any of
witch.
us. Just the person that they. No.
what? Me?
Huh? Who? What?
Me.
What?
None of us.
I feel like, you know, the worst of us
3,057
are gonna like
We're
live,
gonna be really
live the
old.
longest.
Can you
They
I don't-
Who's
imagine?
living the longest?
I
Can
don't
you
want
imagine a
to be
1,000-year
alive in
lifespan?
a
I'll still
year
be
that
alive.
starts with 3. That's too long. I'm tired.
I'm tired too. And like I understand now why, like, you know, grandmas and like
Oh.
moms and like just older people are just like, they just don't even give a shit. They don't even try to understand what we're going through. And it's because
No,
like, yeah,
so-
we've been through some
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm done with it.
They're
Like,
over it.
I'm not gonna have any interest, you know, to understand what
favorite
like, the,
thing
the
I saw
next
this
generation
week-
is gonna deal with.
Was a person saying, I've reached the age where I understand why my mom acted like it would kill her to make a stop between work and home.
It would.
And I'm
It
like,
fucking would.
That's good. That's good. That's
As
good.
someone who takes the fucking train,
yes.
no.
That's good.
I don't care what I want. If I couldn't get it before I got on the train,
Don't need it.
Yeah,
Don't need
yeah.
it. Not worth it.
exactly.
And that's
Come on, grilled cheese is just like one of the best foods, and we can just always have it. It's like the best fucking food. Who doesn't love grilled cheese?
I'm feeling
everyone
real
loves grilled
emotional
cheese. And
about
I
With
think we should
Velveeta.
and I think we
With
should
Velveeta.
end episode 56 with that. Everyone loves grilled cheese. And the Olsen twins, apparently. I don't know. That was
Never felt more
episode
emotional at
56.
the end
At
of
least
it.
one of them.
That was episode 56 of Karaoke Host Q&A. We're gonna go away for a minute. We're gonna come back. Don't hang up, don't leave. We got a bonus segment coming up. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm not even sure which one I want to pick yet. There's like 10 tabs open on my computer here. But we'll figure it out when we get there. So everybody say goodbye to the public, to the Twitch stream, to the whatever the hell we're doing publicly. And then we're gonna go back to something else and do something different. All right, bye.
Bye. Bye.
Happy
Going back to the
fall.
desert.
Back to the desert.
Goodbye, Cletty.
Happy fall.
All right. So we're hold on. Stop
I'm
recording.
gonna get
Okay.
more wine.